makes us strong enough. You and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I.
Welcome to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, and you're watching our coverage of the Mountain West Conference Valor and League. But this time, it's the Grand Finals. It's going to be our last match of the Mountain West tonight. That's going to be Boise State versus Hawaii. It's going to be a great match tonight. I'm looking very excited to it. I'm your host, Brandon Red Hots Koziansik, and of course, I am joined by Greg Old Soul Smith. And Greg, last time these two teams played, it was 2-1 Hawaii here. But the one thing that is missing is that Hawaii has actually got to this point 2 times now, but has not actually qualified for the next step here. So Hawaii's looking for their first Grand Finals. We're looking for our first Grand Finals. I think it's going to be a great match here. We're waiting on the maps as we go. They're doing a lot of pick and bans here now. But what do you think is kind of important in a best of 3, but not only just a normal best of 3, a Grand Finals best of 3?
Yeah, obviously you're playing against the best here, and the best isn't a position, it's a dynamacy. You have to be playing dynamic. You have to be able to adapt always. So I think whatever happens in the first map, it just has to be kept in mind in map 2, which has to go into map 3 if there is one. So I think that is really what I want to see here.
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing is adapt. I think that's going to be the common theme today. I think teams can practice as much as you want, and you can practice exactly how you think you're going to play. But the problem is, as soon as the maps actually come out, as soon as you get into game, things don't always happen how you practice. So there's going to be difference. There's going to be a lot of variety, a lot of variance, and the thing is, you got to adapt to be able to make it so that it wins. And of course, we can look up here. This is the Mountain West Conference Valorant rule set. It is a 5v5. It is a best of 3 today. The conference title is on the line. Like we said, it's been a round robin, so everyone's kind of played each other once, and now only 2 remain, and that is Boise State and Hawaii. So Hawaii is a top-ranked team in the U.S. here, or in the nation, so it's going to be a good team as well. But I think Boise State has definitely shown that they are ready to play as well. They've gotten better each week. We've seen them adapt, like I've said. They took down UNLV 2-0 last week after going down to them in the regular season 2-1. So, just showing improvement there, of course. And each week you just got to have that little bit of, improvement.
Yep.
And of course, we get to Doc's keys to the game here, which in Valorant, you want to flank efficiently, spend and peek wisely, diminish their econ and loot, and of course dominate those angles. This is brought to us by Drop-In Gaming. Drop-In Gaming is a premier online platform for gamers who seek competition, play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you are new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. To begin your competition gaming journey, and sign up at dropingaming.com. Make sure to check that out. And of course, our matchup today is us versus Hawaii, like we've talked about. And I'm really excited to see these teams and stuff like that. Both teams have shown some map strength as well, and sometimes it doesn't look as strong on a strong map, or maybe it's a weak map and you look just as strong. And I think the biggest thing is you can kind of look at VCT for that as well. You've seen teams historically have weak maps, and then when the match comes out, they play really well on it. So I think, like I said today, it's going to be the biggest adaptive teams are going to come on top today.
Definitely. And in the mode of adaptation, I know you've been watching pretty closely these last couple of weeks. Do you have anything that you want us to really be watching for? Boise State, either something they've been doing fantastic, something that they've been adapting around well, or something that we need to watch for?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me going on here is I think Boise State has really good attack. I think they definitely kind of coordinate everything. They do a really good job attack. I think the biggest thing that kind of has been that variance that I've talked about is their defense. Last week it was kind of hard against UNLV. They had played a really good Neon and stuff on that Haven, but what happened was we ended up adapting, and I think that's the biggest thing is things might not go right, but I think the biggest thing is Boise just has to adapt just like they did last week, and same with Hawaii. They've got to adapt to the kind of what's happening around them and go off that. I do think overall it seems like right here we said Breeze is banned, and of course it looks like Fracture is also banned here. And I think the first map will be Haven. Woo. And Haven, I think, is good for both teams here. Boise State, the last 3 weeks, I think, has played Haven almost every series, so very comfortable with that. I know Boise does not play the new Neon strat on Haven. We've seen other teams kind of adapt to that, but Boise State kind of stays true. I think initially we played Sage on it the first time when we lost against UNLV the first time we played them, but the second time they kind of went that Killjoy. I know Calvin did a fantastic job last time we played Haven, had a crucial impact on the game on Haven. Setup was, great job on Killjoy, had a lot of key moments, so really looking forward to that. And of course, the Sky's off. You always got to be a threat in the thing. He is a really great jet player, will always get the operator in his hands and be a threat.
Yep. No, we definitely have some great players here that all have their positions on lockdown. And on this map as well, they are totally set up. We already talked about this. We know how However, that Hawaii is pretty comfortable on Haven as well. So we're going to have to watch out for that. It'll be a strong game here for sure. And Boise State's team brought to you by Count. We saw that a little bit ago, the lineup there. They are settled in and ready to go pretty soon, I am sure.
Yeah, and I think overall, like I said, both teams are going to be pretty comfortable in this map. I think at this point, Haven is pretty much always in the rotation. These best of three is not really banned by too many, so I think both teams are always going to have a lot of experience in this map. I think it comes down to execution at the end of the day and stuff like that. Obviously, I could see us having some comp variance here. I could definitely see some more comfort picks more than others. I also think Haven's a really cool map because we have seen almost every team play this differently.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of aggression on teams. We've seen a lot of passiveness on teams. We've seen a lot of retake teams of, okay, well, let's just give them a site, we'll retake. So I think there's just so many different ways to play this map that it's really cool to watch. And I think each team kind of finds their stride and changes even within the series itself.
There definitely is. I mean, Haven almost feels like a playground for Strat.
Yeah.
Just because we see so many different team comps and so many of the new comps come out on here pretty quickly. Just because there's a lot of versatility right off the bat with the ways to approach all these sites. I mean, there are 3 different sites which each have 2 different entry points. You've got lots of highs and lows, but not too much verticality. Like, you don't have to use it. So we see a lot of new agents and new comps get picked up here. And these tried and true comps, like you're saying, you don't have to go Neon. Neon isn't hard meta, and Chamber isn't hard meta. We still see a lot of the typical, almost like beta setups.
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, we see Cyphers lock it down sometimes.
Yep,
so it really comes down to what are your comfort agents, and how do you apply them? Of course, practice is a big thing. How did your practice go this week compared to last week? Are you making changes, or one thing feeling better than the other? Do you want to keep it the same? So there's just so many variables that it's really awesome to see, and I can't wait to see what teams kind of go with what comps.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. I will say, if it were up to me, I would love to see an old school kick, a nice Sova, Sage, Jet, Omen. Maybe I'd let Sky in there.
You're just naming all the characters. I know. I'm kidding. I think definitely we're gonna see a Sova today. Dreammaker is that Sova player. He is that dude. We've seen him just have the credible lineups. He knows everywhere, anything, scenarios, always. Like I said, he'll be just a factor, of course. And we've seen Skies be that kind of pivotal Jet player. Does a great job of playing with that operator and making it kind of just a threat in general. I could definitely see Shells playing that. He usually plays that Chamber. Could definitely see him going with that again. And then W Panda's been kind of playing that Smoke Omen-ish kind of asking for the controller with Calvin also being that Sentinel. So they've kind of been rocking with a lot of different things here. But Boise is a very flexible team at the end of the day, and so I think members are very comfortable, as they should be, on these kind of these different agents and stuff like that. So I love seeing stuff like that, and of course, haven't seen too much from Hawaii yet. I know they played in the past, but I haven't seen too much from them. So I guess we'll see what they've kind of worked on these last couple of weeks. We actually didn't get to see them play in the semifinals because San Jose did forfeit to them. So the thing is, Boise doesn't get that much, video footage of that. So, and Boise is actually going to run back the exact same comp they ran last week. With Calvin is now playing on that Killjoy instead of the Sage, and then basically everything else is the same. Dreammaker on that Sova, like I said, W Panda on that Omen.
A comfort setup, fantastic. Play what's tried and true. I'll say it. I've said it every time, and I'll say it every time after. Rinse and repeat. If it works, work it. We're seeing a pretty close matchup here. Very similar to start, though. I like that Sky from Cold EQ.
Yeah, it seems like the biggest difference is that Sky versus it'd be the Chamber. It would be the difference in terms of teams once they kind of lock that in there. But at the end of the day, it seems they still have a lot of time. And remember, it might say 25 to 27 seconds, but it's the right 0, so you have to add another 3 to that one.
Yeah, the right.
You got a lot of time.
So Tested's going to hang out on that one. On the KJ, we have Milky and Cold Cutie on the Sky. That's Comey with the Omen and pre-effects.
I think the biggest thing here, though, is these teams are definitely making it so on that attack side, these Jets are going to have to be aggressive and they're going to have to get these picks.
Yes.
Having that one duelist in that comp, with just an initiator like Sky or something like that, sure, that's good and it allows you for some more attack power, but that Jet's going to make a big difference in terms of creating that actual space and getting those picks. And, of course, we are going to be getting into the game here pretty soon here, so I'm really excited. I love these finals. Nothing better than coming back to that Mountain West finals. I know the vibe. It's just great. Everything is that, that nervousness comes a little bit more. That anxiousness comes a little bit more. But at the end of the day, when those rounds go right, you feel so good. That hype. And the thing is, it kind of sucks that they weren't here in the arena, though. But the energy that these Boise State guys bring is massive.
Having them loud back there.
They celebrate all the time. Oh, yeah.
We'll bring out the cowbell for the people.
Of course here, and Prefix on that Jet here. These Jets have definitely starting to get a little bit better and better as we kind of keep going along. And of course, those nerfs are coming soon, so don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Jet players,
I know, yeah,
they will stand right in the face of it.
Seems like Hawaii's kind of posturing towards this double mid here and having actually no one on C. It seems like that strategy might just be more so, hey, we'll let them get C and they'll play retake.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe Hawaii's doing a little bit of their homework and they know kind of what Boise's tendencies are.
Yeah. I don't know. This AB posture for a retake on C is pretty typical. Oh, very close up. Cold Cutie has got to stand side by side to play against W Panda.
Killed my bot.
Milky here.
Good flash. Don't peek.
Beautiful play off the flash. Catches one, but lets one go. Watching that short. See a little bit of a rotation, a little bit of a pull back from it. Not keep playing in on that A. They go B. Garage.
Dreammaker gets a great pick onto that. That's just what they need here. There's no one playing C here, so they actually have the full site to themselves. Of course, they got to make sure they clear it anyways.
Yeah, they own everything from grass to the back hallway.
But with how Hawaii was kind of staggered at the beginning of the round, it almost makes it seem like they're ready for this post plant here.
Yes, definitely. And there it is. We're
great turret.
For post plant now, that smoke goes down, so Komi's got the play in. Oh, it was a good paranoia, but he doesn't play off of it. He's got to watch several angles here. Turret does go down. He takes a little bit of damage. Oh, and multitasking those angles is so difficult.
Does get one.
Does take one. Impressive. Yeah, quite a bit of damage done. Almost that last one there.
I'd say great job just making sure that they wide pink together. The biggest thing here the biggest thing in these rounds is the rounds that you need to win or you're supposed to win. You don't want to lose any of those rounds that you should have won, and that's why that double peek is just another thing that you should be doing. It should be part of your standard. It should just be, okay, we wide swing, play the numbers game, 1v2, we're going to take one down.
Definitely.
I think that's going to be one of the biggest, most important things is winning those rounds that you're supposed to win, not letting anyone get these free rounds or anything like that. Especially in these grand finals, there's not much room for error here.
No, we're high enough up in the elo that it is not. It's a game of mistakes now.
Absolutely.
You got to force the other team to make mistakes. They are playing solved and playing mathematically.
And Hawaii's playing a very interesting kind of eco round here. They're just leaving A open. They're going to kind of play. I do like this. It's a good kind of strat here. They're all classics anyways. You should just play the numbers game. They're going to get as many picks as they can if they do show that way.
And look at this aggression onto C. It doesn't get a whole lot, that bird, but they might be playing up into it anyways. We see a typical spike in pocket, just kind of feel it out. They know they have an aggressive defense coming at them, and there it is. Hawaii loses one.
Shells,
on a retreat. It's a smoke to fill it in, but...
And I will say, historically, Shells does a really great job of playing this lurking chamber. He'll always be on the other side of the map that you don't expect, and he'll always get that pick and then just run away. He'll always just, he does a great job of, hey, we're going to play slow around this corner. I'm going to hold this corner until I don't have to anymore, and usually gets picks all the time with that.
Cold Cutie holding that neck right there at a reverse crossfire with Komi up on top, so...
Absolutely.
Don't really want to push into C there. They got some spray through the smoke. They were lucky to take one that was aggressive, but they don't want to count their chickens before they hatch. Moving right into A here.
Say smoke into heaven, dashes on the site. They make sure that, okay, it is very clear here.
One coming out of hell. Oh, and that's a great dart.
He knows he can't shoot that with that classic. Jumps down, does go down.
W Panda, beautiful hold. Keep watching that angle. One in from heaven, and he's not going to show himself.
Ooh, Prefix kind of holding that angle there. They did not use that second Omen smoke, so he's actually be able to hold this. Oh, does it? Oh, great dash.
Doesn't, yeah. Okay, Marshall in heaven is now known.
Okay, there's
now
the smoke.
He's just got to spam those angles.
Ooh, Shells. I think he saw him.
Yes, Shells knows that Cold Cutie's there. Cold Cutie does not have the range to play against that, so he's got to take Shells on, but Shells is ready for him.
Yeah,
oh,
he's just playing that angle.
Both of them know the switches. Oh, Cold Cutie is not enough.
Oh.
Ooh. And there it is.
Playing a little hop jump over there with that shorty, doing maybe a total of 15 damage to him. But
that was
good try here. We saw a little funny, kind of hopping around here. Just, okay, try me again. Okay, one more time. Okay, one more time. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Shells played that really patiently, too. Didn't push up to his shorty or anything like that. He knows his range. Okay, you're not going to do much to me here.
I'm surprised we didn't see a flash and a hard rush to, absolutely stuff that shorty. I think that could have been orchestrated better, but it's all right. That wasn't what lost him in the round.
And now this is going to be Hawaii's first buy round here, so obviously we're going to see those Vandals and Phantoms. Going to be more so as... a bonus here for Boise State. Any kill here is going to be a great kill for next round.
Definitely.
So they're trying to get anything they can here, of course.
Yeah, we talked about rounds you should be winning. This is not one they're super worried about. Looking to continue that that CB garage push, Hawaii is already postured to accept that.
I've also noticed Boise plays very methodical on Haven. They don't really like to rush anything like that. They play a lot for information, and they kind of do it based off that. We've seen them already play really slow here, kind of that 3 mid, slowly hold long. Ooh, let's go down.
Just didn't have the lateral adjustment. Playing on top of that's going to be difficult. As soon as that spike pickup noise goes.
Has a teleporter ready. Oh, great
follow-up. Tested, taken 2.
That was a great drone by him to see them.
Excellent check on grass. Just having that not get shot.
Interesting how Prefix is kind of just holding behind him with that Vandal there. Not really, paying attention to up front.
No.
30 seconds left.
Especially considering the crossfire. Like, that angle's being double watched when one is being dangerously unwatched.
Shell shoots a couple through there.
And what a beautiful skin.
I really did like that kind of skin collection, actually.
It's a little distracting. I don't like playing.
Ooh, Calvin gets a great pick there. That's just what they needed. He does get a gun now. Does have a Phantom available. Oh! Gets another.
Last player standing. Spike down, C.
Milky on the spike. 5 seconds left. Boise State did well to take 2 down. Ooh.
Not too bad of a round, though. Boise State does take 2 with them, so that's 2 guns gone here from Hawaii, whereas Boise State is not going to have their full buy round.
Yes.
I don't know if Skies is kind of feeling that attack off, but I think he would have enough if he did choose to go that way. But we will truly see what Boise ends up going with.
Yeah, taking 2. Not fantastic, but you don't have to expect very much coming out of the bonus.
Better than 0.
Better than 0, yeah.
Yeah, Shell's actually go with the light armor here. I don't know if this is kind of a ploy in terms of, okay, in 2 rounds from now, I'll have an op. So I think that could definitely be kind of one of those things.
Right, the long-term save.
Yeah.
Ooh, Prefix going a little bit aggressive there. Doesn't get a whole lot out of it, though. Okay, they're going to keep holding pretty deep on Banana. Just waiting for Chamber to make the wrong move, but it doesn't look like he's going to do it.
Absolutely. That flash does get kind of caught up in there, though. So not information gathered there from Hawaii.
Good bird movement is just something the Kovacs can't give you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very quiet on our end, but we know that they're talking. This is intellectual gameplay here. They're playing methodical, like you said
I think
earlier.
the biggest thing is Hawaii's already kind of adapted to that Boise kind of slow style on this attack so far. They're kind of just holding and making sure they're not over-rotating anywhere yet and just really holding these angles. Because the moment that you kind of lose that angle, it's kind of, that's it gone.
Milky might have a cheese here.
Oh, great swing.
Oh, my goodness. Swing does not get very much. Skies maybe stubbed his toe, but...
So he wants more, but he's choosing to play... Honestly, like I said, Hawaii's playing very disciplined. He wants to go more, but he doesn't know that's just not going to happen.
No, they understand the win con here for sure.
Yeah. And we're seeing Boise kind of working that, lower A, short area. Oh, Panda, great swing.
A good chase.
But hasn't gotten him down yet.
No, he doesn't.
And Boise State is actually posturing towards C now. They have 18 seconds on the clock. They have to do this pretty fast here.
Oh, yes.
If Hawaii does stop, then they will be losing the round.
An incredibly strong push.
Good clear by Skies.
Definitely good entry. Got to get it down. Time to down is good. They're watching his back very well.
Oh, great ult here by Calvin.
Very nice.
There's no Hunter's Fury up. There's no Sova up. They have no ways of actually breaking
good counter.
Killjoy. Yeah. A lot of time gained here.
No, they totally have to respect that, and that gives Boise State the room to move.
Now Hawaii, do they go in for the retake once again here? They're kind of running lower on time. They're still posturing towards it.
Yeah, they go for the econ.
And they're going for it.
Cold Cutie moving in. They go for through the smoke. It's a little bit of a running around the rosy. He takes it, though. Oh! And a second through the smoke. A quick flash for distraction, and he goes in to at least get the half.
Yeah, I'd say Dreammaker had the great around. The thing is, they got to a spot where Dreammaker just had to play slow. At that point, if they go to shoot Dreammaker, they win the round anyways because you didn't have time. So
no, Dreammaker definitely had the good positioning and the good timing. He was holding back for a final push from the very start there.
Yeah. And I think it was kind of scary there for Boise State a little bit, though. They were all in C long at 18 seconds left in the round. So if they get stopped at any point in that, like if Skies doesn't win that duel right there, you could lose the round very well.
No,
so
it had to be a flawless clear.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the biggest thing was they kind of used that earlier in the round to get some damage onto Mikey there, and then Skies is able to kill that because he's very lit. He was like one hit. So
definitely.
great shock dart. Ooh,
Some early gunplay, trying to break down those doors, giving us a little feel for maybe the way that the game is going to be postured, even though they're pushing really hard to A. That's not what they're connotating with Dreammaker's aggression here. And he's even pulled one out all the way down into the main of that garage with Prefix backing him up on this Marshall. There was so much power leaning on C right here. We see Spike go back to pocket, and Boise State are considering following up on it. Ooh! They catch one right through the smoke. Those tracing rounds can be dangerous. PSU Shells hears the footsteps. Gonna keep clearing around this. They've got the chance to double peek.
Oh,
it's played well.
Dreammaker just gets the one-on-one there, actually.
Boise State is looking good. A little scratch on each of the players, but it is a clean 5v2 here. They own a lot of the sites, and only now do they have to commit that spike. It's going down long, and Milky is the only one. Mikey, sorry.
Oh, great swing from Skies there. At this point, it's a 5v2. Boise State planning for long. Put some mollies down. Those are good mollies because, I mean, they're probably not going to be ready for them to be right there more than anything else. Well, I think they just hurt him. He doesn't shoot them, actually. Yeah. Pops one. Buys some time. Oh. Actually dashes the wrong way, I believe, there. Yeah. I think it's because he was probably pressing that W key. If you saw that little bit of movement forward, he probably was like, uh-oh, I'm trying to dash here, but the problem was he didn't actually press that other key in time. But great job of Boise State kind of keeping that lead slowly going here. Obviously, Hawaii is actually going to be buying again here. The operator coming from Prefix now. That could be definitely a dent in what Boise State's trying to do here, trying to play slow if they can kind of get that good angle from Jet. We'll see how that ends up going here.
Definitely could be.
But so far, Boise State, like I said, is playing really slow, kind of feeling things out. The one thing I've noticed is Boise's playing a lot of groups of two.
These aggressive holds on Hawaii.
There they are.
Yeah, they did tag one at the end. They know at least one's garage in the back there.
Ooh, and Dreammaker's already set up for some playthrough, kind of holding them back. Play right through that wall there.
Ooh, a lot of damage taking the Dreammaker there.
Yeah, Dreammaker comfortable moving in on this garage here.
Ooh, he's just looking at the...
Nice. Checks one corner. Follows it just in case now. He solved his 50-50, but they push on him.
Great kind of setup there by Mikey, though. He has the bot right next to him. Has the... Oh, they do see him, the swarm. Oh, Shells does get him, though.
Tested takes one, but Skies replies. Comey follows up.
And Skies is kind of doing work with that Bulldog there. He had a Bulldog for like 2 rounds now, so... Overall, not too bad. And of course, Hawaii do win their upgrade round.
They do.
Which, honestly, I think is a big round. I think if you lose that round there, it definitely kind of sucks would basically essentially to save one more time and go at it again. You never kind of want that scenario there. So Hawaii's going to win that one. Boise State, though, still not enough money, so they should be able to buy again this round by winning those last 2 in a row. So they can probably buy again here, but... Yeah, we'll see basically full buy here, but Boise probably use those knives and that 2 to force. Yep. No flash Q there from Cold, though. This guy's peeking this.
Look at that old economy.
They do have these Seekers here. They're really close. I can definitely see them being used now. Ooh, flashes the smoke. W Panic gets the pick on the operator, which is huge. Omenol coming out.
It is.
Good fake. That fake does more than people think it does because now they have to be careful about behind them. That was actually the other Omen. I missed that.
Nowhere to run.
Hunter's Fury coming out here.
Catches a little bit. Enough to chase on and finds it. Comey just can't stand. Dreammaker with the 3K to clean out another attacking round.
I do want to say, Boise State had a really good plan there.
Yeah.
The Defender Killjoy ult comes there. Dreammaker actually saves his Hunter's Fury for it, so he's not using it to shoot it. But what he ends up doing is he ends up using his Hunter's Fury for the post plant, because his teammates are now outside of the circle, right? There's no one they could actually kind of hold that angle with. So Dreammaker pops that Hunter's Fury, gets him off the bomb, and next thing you know, Boise State's able to come back in there.
Yeah.
There's a cool mechanic, actually, though, where if Omen ults out of the Killjoy ult, he can pop it, and then once it's done, he can go back, and he actually won't be basically caught in it. So, but he decided, okay, I'll get a flank angle instead. T-Sid kind of going through mid here.
Wow, that A smoke. Playing through both smokes. Gonna meet back up, do a little trade.
Swarm grenade
Oh,
The A posture is serious. We've got a little bit of
a lot
advance
of
in B.
damage on Mikey here. He's really coming into the shorty.
It really is. It's not the look. Not against 2, not so close. Oh, that's huge.
Oh, huge Hunter's Fury of opportunity here, though.
Yep.
Does get one. Oh, he does hit the second one, though. Does get Skies.
Yeah, they have to move off of A. Respect that
Good TP.
rotation.
The Boise squad is moving in unison here as they go to C site.
And sure they are. I love the pre-fire.
Yeah, but let's say they're just making sure they clear everything. They don't want to get
Precise,
cheesed at all. They'll
No.
make sure that, hey, every angle is
Every
sitting
angle is
there,
live.
yep.
Spike
Yep.
planted.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to rotate over and
I
set
will
up.
say, W Panda has to be careful now because the Seekers are coming out of him. He's actually not going to choose that corner.
Beautiful flash.
They
oh,
can
doesn't
shoot
catch
through
him on
that.
the chase.
Oh, he actually gets one. That's huge.
Quick scopes.
Last
He
player
does find one.
standing.
Oh.
Last one. Ooh.
Hawaii does win the round
On
there.
the reload.
That was very close, though, honestly. I mean, W Panda getting, at least one there when he was kind of stuck over there. He got flashed, then that wall's shoot, you can spammable. So him getting one there is actually pretty massive. But unfortunately, the round does go to Hawaii there. Just so low at Skies, from previously. But the Hunter's Fury that played a big part right there. So, gets a dink there, and all it takes is one little ghost shot, and you go down. So
We see Prefix on the op again.
yeah, it seems like he's been kind of going back to that. I don't think we've seen any op kills just yet. Has not actually connected on any of those. But we'll see, maybe this round as well. We're seeing Odin here from
Ooh,
T-Sid.
and
That is kind of what Dreammaker does as well.
Guys on the knives.
That was a pretty cool play, actually. If you saw that, kind of shot the Odin, kind of get them backwards, and they had the peek with the op to secure the safety. Panda going long now.
Swarm grenade out.
Oh,
Ooh.
Skies did get ahead, though.
Mikey might be ready to accept Skies here. Sure enough, the concuss comes out
Dart
strong.
comes out.
A
He
beautiful
does get
dart.
tagged.
You should run.
Shot before he was even tagged.
And the Killjoy does come out now.
Prefix
I think
just
Prefix
watching
is going
his
to sit
spots.
right here. Actually, he's
Yep.
still in it, though.
Ooh.
I think he's going to get caught. Yeah.
Yep.
Although, he gets caught in a safe spot, more or less.
Yeah,
So.
they could hunt him down, but it really
Ooh.
is not their territory. Ooh, a
Yeah,
nice
say
fire cow.
we have seen a lot of these kills happen, especially in the Mountain West here,
Yep.
where they'll plant that kind of the corner there, and someone from heaven will go and just spam through it and usually get a kill.
Spike planted.
Oh, wow, a lot of damage out through there.
Definitely so.
Last player standing.
Not quite the spree transfer.
Does get one.
Prefix comfortable with that angle.
Omen Paranoia is ready, though.
1 to 2, so close. That Omen Paranoia.
Oh, he
might be
has
what
the
they
op
need.
available, though.
He's so tight. It's so close.
Does he
Ooh.
check it? Oh,
Just
very
can't
good
quick scope
try.
Right to the elbow. A good move by W Panda.
So they end up not using the Paranoia. It doesn't really give make it so he doesn't give away his position. So pretty good job there, just kind of holding it, waiting for that to happen. Close there, but not too much. Almost got that kill with the Odin, too. That was kind of scary.
Very close.
But, Boise State goes up 6-3 now, doing a great job of just kind of on this attack here on Ascent. Here we go. Going another pre-round. It's going to be another save here from Hawaii, so hopefully Boise can kind of get another kill here. And, of course, got to make sure you get your ecos in. Once again, Boise, like I said, just kind of fanning out, making sure. The thing is with Boise is when they default, they don't usually have one alone. They always kind of have those pairs. They have that 2C long. They have 3A. They make sure that, hey, we don't want any of these, 1 for 0s happening. They don't want
No,
those
you don't.
numbers happening. At the
'Cause-
very least, 1 for 1s.
Yeah, what 1-0s, you lose so much space.
Exactly.
Yeah, this lets you
Does
follow
tag
up, lets
2
you
at the
double
very
peek.
least. And
Yeah,
now
a
Boise
good
start playing
shot.
aggressive A here.
Yeah, I like how comfortable Boise State is with the split. And like you're saying, it's never a 3-3
Yeah.
split.
They're never playing those those ego angles. They don't want to rely just on the aim. They want to make sure that, hey, that their teammates there and they can rely on that. Ooh, a lot of damage there by Mikey, though. W Panda does peek it by himself, does get the kill as well. And now Boise is posturing towards his A, but Hawaii is there, although they are kind of in a save round, so they don't have too many options here.
Ooh, Comey just gets double peeked by the other one, though, so the follow-up's there. Shells finds one before he goes down. Dreammaker finds one and is still doing fine. Ready with those. Just an assail back corner with the arrows, but
great
it's not
shot.
enough. Prefix still finds one. Cold Cutie watching his angle. Gonna come
1v2
together.
here. Unfortunately, Dreammaker has no shocks left, but he does have the gun advantage. It's the one thing that he does know.
He does. Oh, no.
Oh, unfortunately, does just instantly clear that left side and just gets timing there. But I will say, great eco by Hawaii there. Hit some great shots, and that's just what they kind of needed to get going here. This shot especially was an incredible shot here. Honestly, the biggest thing is he takes his time, too.
He does.
He doesn't just keep shooting randomly. He makes sure to, hey, track that head, follow it, then we'll shoot. At the very least, it's one tap anyways.
And
so
he doesn't get baited on the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Or fire aimlessly into
The
the
smoke, yep.
with a gun that's not ready for that. And then, yeah, like you're saying, just a beautiful motion track ready shot.
And I think the biggest thing is that you kind of see, once you see the higher Valorant you go, is you won't see a lot of these kind of sprays or things that feel uncontrolled. You'll see a lot of the hold on a second. I'll tap them. If he shoots me first, okay. But the thing is, if I get the headshot, I can win that
You
battle.
can't
Yeah.
leave things to chance anymore. It is a game
Exactly.
of mistakes.
And just great shots overall by Hawaii. Now Prefix on that operator once again. Has gotten one kill from it, though. Not too much damage has been done from this yet. So Prefix is probably looking to make kind of a name for himself on this. And we see the tour de force coming out from the side of Boise. It's going to be Shells. Once again, just kind of playing that. Oh, they're going to push out.
Wow.
And Hawaii are instantly kind of backing up a little bit. Not going to play too aggressive here.
Definitely so. Yeah, be disciplined.
Spike is down.
Dreammaker got to watch this hallway. He doesn't want to get caught in timing. Even once it's safe, he wants to clear it a little bit deeper. Use that utility. Because there are two more watching this so tight.
Yep. Cold Cutie is definitely holding this angle. Prefix gets one kill with that operator, like I was saying. It's kind of looking to go online here.
Now, that might just be an extended bait and switch. If they tried to play that even harder, they still haven't checked Cold Cutie's angle, so they're not even going to play into that. They're just going to take their loss and leave.
Yep. Now, Boise definitely just has to keep a little bit of an, I guess, look at the timer more so.
Yes.
They're definitely kind of running in lower on the clock here.
They're doing all right, especially considering that they know an off is
Go
not
try
on
on the
board.
shock. They do get bombed down. They're going to play post-plant now, but Hawaii is kind of all around them. Going to immediately start sticking.
Are a little bit of a self-flash there.
Yep.
They still
I'll say
through it in W Panda.
they got the plant down, but the thing is Boise was not in a position to really play that post-plant. They had the flank that Sova had earlier in the round. And so they should be really careful about, hey, we have a lot in the flank here, and it's kind of hard to hold that B side if you don't have everything kind of covered there. And I think it's now going to be 5-6 here going to the final round. This is going to be a big round for Boise State to win, as well as Hawaii. You kind of want to tie those things up here. But a lot of variants we've seen. Honestly, we've seen a lot of back and forth here. Not really swing one way or the other here. Both teams kind of sticking it in. Hawaii has kind of seemed like they've been in unfortunate situations here, but really kind of clawed back. Starting with that save round, the eco round, they kind of won.
No, they are definitely doing well to push that rock uphill. Wow.
That's unfortunate. Gets it
That is
tagged the smoke there.
Unlucky just watching that angle. Comey did get a good one there. Gonna back up, take his win, let the rotation come in. Boise State takes that, but the paranoia comes out.
Oh, nice shot.
Comey's ready. Comey's lineup is good.
Counter Spirit coming through here. Does get one.
Tested finds another one, though. Shells replies, bringing it to a 3-2, but low health on Shells.
Yeah,
So Shells
and
gonna
Calvin has a
reload.
Bulldog here as well.
Very ready for that Seeker. Gonna take care of the Trailblazer as well.
Oh, that double shock dart was ready just in case. And Hawaii will actually just kind of win that second half there. Now it's 6-6. I mean, going into the second half, it's 6-6 is about even as you can get. I think Hawaii has done a great job of honestly staying on top of it. I think they've kind of stayed calm here and, said, okay, well, let's just keep working what we're working on, and just doing a great job there. So, and Hawaii definitely played a different kind of defense. They overloaded a lot of sides, and sometimes they just have C wide open there.
I like the pack mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Being, able to retake one instead of trying to split your play style and say no, there's no way we let them have it down. Say 300 credits, we're not worried. They can have a frenzy on us. They can go for the post plant if they want. We'll be stronger together, and I think I really appreciate that mindset in an attack way from Boise State as well, because like you're saying, their flanks haven't been solo. They have two people prod one place and the other three check somewhere else out.
Absolutely.
Like, it's been playing together. When you can synergize utility and when you can play off of each other very quickly, it's critical that you're playing together. Comey here, gonna walk into two, gets a little damage done, and Panda goes in for the chase. Not quite gonna commit too hard, which is good. He doesn't know how many back there.
Exactly.
That
Just
could
kind
be
of
the
safely
hugest
shoots
bait and
through.
switch. Exactly.
They know he's very lit at the very least here. Prefix is all the way up B, though. Looks like Shells is kind of holding this cross once he does peek, though. Kind of crossing. Not fully committing yet, though. Hawaii kind of do the same thing here on this Haven map. Kind of playing slow, but, you know, Prefix was kind of up there, but now falling back. They're kind of looking for maybe an opening, either A or C site here, and then committing after.
Oh, a nice little bait and switch. Doesn't get too much damage onto W Panda, though. Once it wears off, he's going to set up a beautiful smoke there. Keep watching it. Got everybody watching that spot, but it's not going to get a whole lot of action. They've already rotated to A. They own most
Dreammaker
of
does see him. Gets two, actually.
Excellently done. Ooh, Prefix denies
great
information,
shot.
but Dreammaker just plays off of that minimap so well. That smoke was nothing for him. He still took 3K from the top, and he sees another. Tested on top of the spike.
1 HP from Comey here.
Comey just can't hold that, but 1 HP is all it takes. They finally get him down,
And
but
just
he
that.
did take one.
Wow, Boise's very low there. That was really,
my
that
goodness.
honestly, for a 3v2, that was pretty scary. They got really low on all sides right
Yep.
there. But, I mean, Dreammaker had a huge hold here. Getting 3 is just so
definitely.
insane. Delays the team so much. Allows Boise to come back and then obviously take 3 site.
They almost got
Great
really
shock dart,
punished
too.
for
Yeah,
Tested there.
exactly. And
So-
that's a good first round win.
We've got very similar team comps here.
Yeah.
So just talking about play style
Yeah.
and you know, comfortability. Do you think that starting off with this even half meant a fair half, or do you think that we're going to see one team really excel as they're stepping into the realm that they should be on?
I definitely think it's going to be a very fair half.
Fair
It
half?
seems like both teams are playing a similar style here where not really one is kind of overloading with the other here. I mean, especially on Haven, we've kind of seen both teams kind of play slow besides the save round now, which Hawaii is just going really
Oh my
hard
goodness.
into.
They've
Ooh,
wedged
great
right
job.
through.
Oh.
W Panda's punishing, though. Takes 2 before he goes down to the Marshall on a close. Prefix has got to play against so much coming in at him.
Oh, cold. Oh, great drone here from Dreammaker.
They're going to go out to the side.
Making sure he doesn't get any cheese here. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Took a few right to the job. That Bulldog is so strong.
Enemy remaining.
3v1.
Cold Cutie's got an uphill battle to fight, and that's all it takes is a nice tap.
I'll say that's not really the worst round for Hawaii
No, it
here.
wasn't.
You get plant down and you get 2. So at the very least, you're getting a lot of money there. And I think it, you know, and I think they'll take that any day of the week.
No, and playing against, you know, basically a bot.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful spearhead. They were just a little bit scattered in their checks
Yeah.
and their angles, considering how fast we had W Panda coming on. So
I'll say
him
W
taking
Panda those 2 is huge.
Those
yeah.
2 was absolutely massive, considering that then they tried, instead of retreating out onto grass because they were afraid of a garage turnaround, they tried to retreat further back on the A side, and Dreammaker was ready to waste their time all day right there.
Absolutely.
And that was it. It was a little gunplay as it was him taking a few to the
I'll
mouth
say.
before he took. It was not about Dreammaker getting any kills, because then we owned site again,
Yep.
and the 3v1 was impossible.
And Skies is
3v3 there
on
was
that.
difficult.
Wow, that was a crazy lineup.
Yeah.
But we are going to see Scott. He can't shoot that wall on the very
Yeah,
left
it
there.
was
Only
a
the
little
little,
deep.
only the
Yep.
little wood crevice there. But Skies is on the operator. We have to kind of do some work there. Great one way there by W Panda.
Absolutely excellent. They're playing real close to that one way, though, so they got to be careful.
Pretty interesting that Skies actually buys op here when they're kind of in a weird save round. Not really save, but bonus.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a lot of
He's
damage.
a good. I mean, you cannot walk when you do not have the angle
Yeah.
advantage. Comey got punished there, or W Panda got punished there for walking close.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Retaliates, great job
Oh,
with the
yeah.
trip there. He kind of goes back around that corner. Gets caught in the crossfire, though, with the smoke.
Lots loaded up in the garage here. They're going to move in. BSU Shells is ready for him. Takes one before going down. That's enough. Boise State is fine to take this. One lone Calvin D on the back of sight.
Oh,
Not going to
great
get
try
very
there,
much,
though.
so the rotate's got to come in. I honestly probably would have fled the scene
Oh.
if I was Calvin right there. Oh, that's a good one. Takes it nice and slow.
Yes, it
just
doesn't actually
preventing
get
that
any-
default. No, but he did waste time, and that wasted time helps the rotation a little bit.
Oh, huge shot, getting 2 right there.
He's just so comfortable with that bow.
Gotta make sure his teammate shoots the drone here. Skies does have the operator ready to go, and he does actually take that. The third here, Dreammaker kind of going into garage. They're kind of feeling this commit here, but I don't know if they're actually going to commit here. I think they might actually save off here because they do have the operator from Skies. Does get one.
Ooh, Dreammaker taking one is the catalyst. If he can take another one, they might. But man, that
Yeah, I don't
that
think they're
clock
gonna do
is
it
too
for it.
low. Oh, I wanted to see an op retake.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that there was a world where that could happen,
Yeah.
but I think Boise kind of outweighed the risk versus reward where, hey, this is a bonus for us. So the 4 of us can buy next round, and Skies, you can just hold your off. So, and then now they have the Dreammaker Phantom, so they don't have to worry too much about what's actually next. Now they can have, you know, everything they need to win this round.
Yeah, no, I do appreciate Boise State on the high-speed cost-benefit analysis moving into the next round at a 7-8. Not a bad look.
Absolutely. And I think this will be a big round here because now Boise definitely has that upgrades for those weapons and stuff like that. We have the operators still. We have those Phantoms and Vandals. So big round for Boise to win here. Although if Hawaii does win it, they are going to kind of be on the up and up. They do. Insta-dash, doesn't get flash or anything, but doesn't want to get tagged. Yep, shoots that.
A good takeout.
Oh, great shot. That's
Oh,
getting one, unfortunately.
They're holding them at bay.
Yeah.
Boise State's doing a good job of holding down that A, and that's what happened when, you know, the unstoppable force and the immovable object of, you know, holding on A strong, putting 1 or 2 C, and leaving B open. When Hawaii gambles wrong and plays the numbers game, they are kept at bay.
Absolutely here.
And we see after they pull off of that poke, we got 1 to rotate. It's not going to be a repoke. It's a nice walk, considering B, but Spike's looking a little bit deeper.
The ult from Omen definitely is coming out there. Doesn't get too much. I think ends up canceling it.
Ooh, it's up to Shells. Let's see what we can get out of this. Decides to rendezvous out, gives them garage, but now we have 2 comfortable on C. 1 watching B, 2 rotating off of A. It's a good thing Dreammaker's still there, and it's a good thing we have one close to short side, because it is a full push. Spike in pocket. Nope, he picks it back up. Good verticality attempt, but Dreammaker shuts him down. He does get overwhelmed with a good flash, though. Only 13 seconds on the clock. They go for a quick plant and push him right off the site there. W Panda ready. A good smoke. Maybe goes a little early on, too, but he doesn't get punished. Does get punished for not hitting on the milk.
I would say Boise did have a number advantage, but now it's a 3v3 here. Look for this retake. Great storm grenade. They actually have him stuck in the corner. Does get 2, though. And Boise actually take him down.
Wow.
At first, it was not looking good.
No, it wasn't. They were caught behind that utility in the corner there. I thought for sure Mikey was going to take a couple nose shots, but doesn't quite find it.
I'll say Mike gets a great shot with that Sheriff into heaven, though. I thought that was going to be a really big part, in which it was. But the problem here is they get split up here, but no one side of Hawaii doesn't really get anything off it. I think Sova was in his, had one of his utility out or something like that. But he was looking the other way, and so they just got wide swing, and then they just held those angles. Next thing you know, Boise just played the numbers game.
They did. Speaking of the numbers game, Boise State, everybody got their 1. A team ace. We love it.
That's true. That is the definition of everyone gets their 1.
Yep.
You got to get your 1. I got my 1. That's what I'm saying.
We want to hear that a lot more often.
Absolutely. I did my job. I got my 1. Okay, it is now 9-7 here, but it's going to be a save round for Hawaii. So Boise looking to take this to 10-7. Looks like Hawaii going fast A here,
Sky strong on the. Oh, I love hard pushing on the Econ. Comey rolls right in and gets shut down. Calvin D does not want to hear it. He's ready for the next one. There's a dash away, but he leaves it to a friend to go on to Calvin D. Cold Cutie is the one to pull the trigger on Dreammaker. Mikey is free to move right off site and set up this beautiful. Oh no, but he shuts him down. W Panda had the chance to play hard for a 2 and a utility, and an ultimate takedown.
Oh, Skies gets a pick though.
And this Killjoy
2v2.
Well timed against the spike.
Oh yeah.
Just
good
breaks it
try
right
there,
down,
but it was very ready.
so. And that's an op to the hands of Hawaii after a save round. Shells with the Tour de Force just sweeping the site real quick before he's got to leave.
Gets the op. Oh,
No,
but
he
Cold
was so
Cutie says,
close.
hey, you're not going down with that.
Oh.
I'll trade my life to not get rid of that op.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cold Cutie doesn't get to hold on to it very long.
Honestly, a huge round by Hawaii. They actually had that was a save there. That was an eco round.
Yeah,
They didn't have too much going into that. And
that was a really
at
big
first,
win.
it was looking pretty in favor of Boise there, but that trade that just went 2 for 0 at the very and at that point Boise's at the the low foot of that. So I mean, it happens.
It was just a couple of key things that went wrong that were unfortunate. And if W Panda could have gotten a little deeper if he wasn't peaked so hard by 2, this and that. So Hawaii do take a good one. Don't quite get out with that op though. They tried. So they did try,
but he ended up going down with that as well.
That's all right. The old point's worth it.
Has the Arcane Sheriff ready to go here.
Indeed.
Sky's kind of pushing out here.
Yeah. Yeah, Dreammaker and Sky's holding that pretty aggressive. They're not going to see a whole lot. Hopefully this out drone.
Great drone.
It does see 2. It sees 1, then it tags.
To that. Oh. Ooh. Up higher you do, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that, though. Yeah. Oh, wow. Apparently this game is just you need to buy sheriffs.
I guess so. Look at this pack.
Oh, does miss it, though. Can he get a timing? Although there's 4 members of Boise State out there.
No, yeah, Pre-Effects does not go for the spray.
I don't know if Hawaii knows that. They think maybe that's just 1 to 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they realize how hard grouped and how strong Boise State were moving in right there. Otherwise, I think he definitely would have just sprayed.
Oh, here comes the Seekers, though. They're going to know that they're going to be here pretty close. Oh, huge paranoia coming out. Calvin getting 2, though. And Panda getting a 3rd. And
wow. In the dark.
Boise pulls out the reverse Uno card and says, we can thrifty 2 here. And does end up kind of getting that round. That was a big round to win.
And look at this utility. They go from a clear sight. Everyone like quadruple checking angles. It goes absolutely hazy.
Absolutely.
So much utility. They just absolutely dumped the backpack. And Boise State still just shot all the key points.
Yeah, I think that paranoia ended up barely missing Calvin there, and so I think that's why he got that double kill with that stinger, which is already impressive as it is because the stinger clip is tiny. That is small.
When someone says double kill with a stinger, it's like, oh, so they were standing in front of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, Skies with a free chest shot. Goes up for the second one. Lined all up. The Cloudburst goes down. He sees the knee.
Oh, does get taken down.
A 2-shot from Tessid takes him. Oh, man. That was dirty.
I don't know why anyone else is using any other weapon than a Sheriff right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. At this point, when you're going to hit 100% of your shots all the time, why do you need to reload speed?
I just saw a Sheriff just ego an op and win.
That was ridiculous. He went for both shots. He stood his ground.
Yeah. Okay, it's 1 for 1 at the end of the day, though, but they still have, no guns in the side of Hawaii there. Still the Sheriffs and kind of, I'm guessing maybe Marshall here or there. But Dreammaker coming with the drone. Does get shot, does tag, though.
Yeah. Yeah, don't ego peek the op actually used to be one of Doc's keys to the game. I don't know if it was Hawaii that convinced him to stop because you can apparently get away with it.
Yeah, that's true. Panda still holding this long, though. Does have a smoke back up just in case this Hawaii, which they do. They are posturing towards the sea, so
Boise State might be ready for it,
this
though.
could be a big smoke.
Whether they know or not.
Okay, they're going to hear this, though.
Smoke comes out. It's a great...
Good paranoia. Good smoke as well.
Yes.
Oh, Panda. Wow, gets traded. Big shot on Mikey.
Oh, no. Shell's going down is bad. That's...
Oh, big shock dart damage. Does back up.
Lost. A good defender, Killjoy, but they move in too aggressively. Oh, it's a good thing Calvin took that last one.
Team Ace, everyone got their one once again.
Love it.
Oh, do you know why Skies missed that second shot?
Huh. Oh,
so everyone could get their one.
Everyone could get their one.
Yeah.
You know what? We appreciate it, Skies.
What a team player. What a team player.
What a team player.
But overall, I will say these eco rounds are definitely spicy. There has been multiple times where, like I said, the last guy alive there, and I think if you're doing that well in 30 rounds, it just seems like it means you're there. So I think both teams are doing a great job of those thrifties, and overall, it's a very close game here. And now Prefix is actually go with the offensive op here. We didn't see that on the Skies side for the Boise State, but it seems like Prefix is feeling good about that, and maybe that's what they kind of need to get things going here.
Skies with a D-op holding the typical angles, just the same from B and C. A beautiful fan setup here from Boise State. They are going to move around a little bit. Look at that offensive op coming in strong. Comey walking right up with his Vandal.
Nothing hit too much yet here.
Nope. Which
tries to get him on, hold the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't
does drop it early, though, so does not spot Comey, who's actually pushing through this.
Indeed he is.
And he said just kidding.
That's a little scary.
Yeah, he said, you know what? I'm not feeling that brave today.
A lot of holes in the wall back there. Still a 5v5. Mostly just threatening noises.
Yeah, Mikey is pushed up to garage. Ooh, they do find the off, though.
Scary.
Doesn't flash him.
No,
good
doesn't.
Smoke.
Good turf for a flash, though. That was a good call. Skies is ready if he tries to make any movements. I don't think this op has fired yet.
Doesn't have his dash, though.
Ooh. sees it is too
Yes,
late.
he has to back
Too
up
late.
now. The moment you lose your dash, you gotta be really careful.
Yep.
Okay, now they're going towards C. Panda has another smoke, and he has his paranoia still,
30
so he can
seconds
kind of really
This-
take a lot of time to do
This
this.
has to be a full commit.
Oh, ooh. They do know where he is now, though. Paranoia coming out does miss both of them, I believe.
Spike down. C.
Great reaction time. Wow, 2v2 now, though.
Dreammaker takes 2 before going down. W Panda takes 1 before going down, setting us to a 2-2. Like
Knives
you
are
said,
popped. My Sky's here.
plant
They
right.
do have the Sova for post plant here. Oh, but goes
But
down.
yeah, he was just too far into that opening angle.
Ooh.
Skies with a beautiful knives.
Great job there. That's a huge round for Boise State because now at the very
Definitely.
least you're going to overtime.
Oh, yes.
And a
Skies
great
gets
retake there. That was I guess these rounds are getting really intense. A lot
They
of back
are.
and forth trading here. And at the end of the day, it's really those last two that really matters here.
It's quick decisions.
Exactly. In the 2v2, the Sova peeks out here and gets really punished. I think he was trying to get one maybe, but unfortunately couldn't get to a better spot and just gets taken down. The paranoia wasn't enough.
Yeah. Do you think similar to yelling, you know, after you got your 4K and they're closer, you said, no, give me the ace, give me the ace.
No.
Do you think he yells? Do you think he yells? You know, team ace, give me the team ace to only kill
No.
one of them?
Oh, no. Right now, they are too focused to care about anything else than to win that round.
There it is, 8-12, so close. They can almost taste it. Boise State just needs one more. Hawaii fighting an uphill battle here, trying to make sure it doesn't go to a 1-0. He's got to play as
Oh, big
aggressive as
flash.
they can, and Cutie takes the first one,
He just
goes
got
straight
killed
for the
with
heel.
30 HP.
All of them on the grass, ready to go. They found the hole, but Boise State patches it quickly. They're lined up on B.
Good dash
Verticality is
up.
in. Good Hunter's Fury, but it can't catch Skies.
Oh, gets one.
Ooh, does catch one.
4v4 now. With one being very low, Cold Cutie is actually very low in the sky. He cannot heal himself, though. It's a little unfortunate. He did heal Jet to 100, but no armor available now.
Nope. Gonna start moving in on our favorite site C.
Yeah, a lot of action this half.
Definitely.
Ooh, big flash.
Ooh,
Does
good
TP
flash.
out for safety.
Yep, good rendezvous there. Ooh, not gonna get tagged. Gets out pretty well. We've talked about this before, though. Getting that first ping out tells you where people are not. Ooh, a good clash on the Calvin D. Doesn't get a whole lot of utility, though. Wow, that ping was big. Takes out a first one. Kind of traces right around the second, but it's all right.
Wow, Cold Cutie with a 4K with 30 HP of this round.
Unreal.
He got 4 kills at 30 HP.
He really did.
Wow, I mean, this is the beginning of this round, too. I mean,
needed round.
Hawaii took so much damage here in the mid, but had a great execution on B side. And Cold Cutie just actually going nuclear here and getting 4 kills. Doing a great job. And that's just what they need for Hawaii to get back to this game for this, overtime.
It is.
I mean, Hawaii have to think that if they lose this a round at all here, they lose the game.
We have to see what was repeatable about that round.
Yeah.
though, because they still did a strong move in, got 2 down. Had to, rotate and re-rotate. W Panda saw, I think, a few faces.
Yeah.
I think he saw 2.
They do have smokes available from Komi, though.
They do, but they're not going to use them.
Yeah.
He's really just here for the Spectre.
Komi's gotten to this cubby every time.
He has.
He hasn't
He's
pushed out of it, though, but he gets there.
Surprised we haven't seen a whole lot of lasering the cubby with the dart.
I don't think he knows he's there.
Cover going out.
Oh, dash was used by Skies, though. He does go down. Seems like he got caught in garage there. Ooh, Shells is holding the angle. Will he get peeked? They do have the Seekers from Cold Cutie and the Hunter's Fury, so if they do lose, it's gone. So you don't really want to hold it for that long.
No, you don't.
Panda holding this. Sheriff just might as well be a Vandal at this point.
Yep. It's not going to get him a whole lot, though. He's really there for the post plant, maybe to walk in as those front angles start.
Okay, counter dart.
Because it is a long C push. Big dart.
I was going to say, I don't think you can stick that tree there, but maybe you can. Ooh. Does go down, unfortunately. Prefix gets a kill with the operator, and now Hawaii, it's now 11-12 here. Really close game.
It is.
And it's coming down to those picks. I mean, honestly, whoever gets that first pick is making a big difference in these rounds. I think just at any point, both teams are going to use that. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe he was trying to hit like the wood part of the tree is
Yes, I
actually
think so.
hittable. But I haven't seen anyone
do that.
hit that before, so I don't know. Could be a blunder, but, you know, Dreammaker knows things that no one knows, so who knows?
That's true. That is very true. Maybe he was going for a little pixel perfect strat there.
Yeah, I don't know. But 10-12 nonetheless, and Hawaii is just clawing their way back in this game, which seems to be the theme of this game. They've definitely kept clawing back, but Hawaii is definitely not out here.
No, but Boise State has got to make a change. A quick 50-50 check.
Has
another one.
Yeah, so they just know they're on site. Doesn't actually get too much information. They do have 3 ults available. The Hunter's Fury is not, so they're probably going to use they're going to use a Killjoy ult here. Does get a pick, though. That's huge.
That is very nice.
But look at this. Hawaii is actually baiting them. They're going to C long.
Yep.
And they're using Seekers from A as well.
That's a nice one. They're going all in for this
Oh,
round.
W Panic got there in time, though.
He doesn't catch one. He sees so many, but cannot get one. Comey takes him down before much damage is done.
Oh my gosh.
A laser thin one.
What a shot.
For the off. PS2 Shells is able to reply with 2, bringing us to a 1v3, but wow.
Oh,
Hawaii,
they do catch him, too. They know exactly where he is. They have where bomb is, and they know where he is as well. Dreammaker is now rotating through spawn. Boise is looking to clear this out. Great drum by Dreammaker. He does not take anything for granted. Make sure that, hey, there are no freebies here. And does find him.
Found him.
Yep, does tag him. A lot of damage going out here. It's not over yet, though.
No, it's not.
And there we go. Skies takes him down. Boise State wins the first map against Hawaii in this grand finals. Boise State Esports is always looking for talent, production, and broadcast talent. Top talent can earn scholarships as well. So sign up today by visiting boisestate.edu/esports for more information if you want to work with us. So check it out if you are interested. And wow.
Oh, wow.
That was a awesome first game. I think at the very least, Boise did kind of hold that lead the entire game. However, no matter how many rounds Hawaii went down, they still clawed back. They made sure it was close.
That lead was always there, but it was always contested.
Exactly.
And we saw the adaptation from Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. I think Hawaii definitely kept digging back. They kept finding ways, but Boise State, just by holding that lead just a little bit, really made that difference to make that 13-11, I think it was, or 13-10. But overall, great first map. Well played. I think that now we're going to Icebox, which both teams are probably really comfortable with as well. But any takeaways from that map going into map 2 here?
It was beautiful gameplay.
Yeah.
I loved the aggression and I loved the teamwork, right? It was it never felt like there was a disconnect and people were playing good individually but not very well together. Absolutely. It was every utility was for the team, every peak was for the team. There were a lot of good 3K, 4K. Yeah. It was solid gameplay.
I would say I think both teams played a really similar style too. That attack was very slow in terms of Haven. What we've seen in the past, we've seen UNLV play this neon and go crazy. But both teams played really slow, really methodically, making sure okay, we'll try to bait them here, playing really well defense as well. Yeah. So I think great job from each team, and I think we're gonna go to a break here. We're gonna come back for another game 2. Don't go anywhere.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Welcome to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You are watching our coverage of the Week 5 Mountain West, which is the grand finals now, which we just saw Boise State take up the first win of the map on Haven. Very close game overall, and they're looking to kind of go 2-0, of course, in this matchup, though. But once again, I think the biggest thing here, though, Greg, is it kind of seems to be whoever can kind of get these pistol rounds was kind of the difference here. I'm not going to lie. I think those pistol rounds allow you to go up 2-0, and I think those 2 rounds really did the number that Boise State needed here. Them always staying in the lead kind of made it so they kind of always kind of keep right in front of them. And I think, you know, going into this next game, do you think that pistol rounds is going to be a big difference just like it was last game?
Yeah, no, we talk a lot about snowballing, and we talk a lot about momentum, and I think, yeah, any comp, any map, any team, it's important to have that mindset. Like, so much of it is a mental game, and it's easy to isolate. It's easy to look at the replays and think, oh, this shot could have been done better, or, oh, you know, maybe they should have peeked it this way. But really leading all up into it is just as important. Yeah,
and I think the biggest thing here, though, is going for those pistol rounds, I think it's less in the line, too. It's like less pressure. When you win that pistol round, you go into that round 2, and when you have those, you know, Spectres versus Pistols, you're most likely going to win that. And when you win that one, though, it's like you go into that 3rd round, it's a bonus. So it's like any kill you get is fine. It's the same kind of, I guess, attitude that you get when you're the team who lost the pistol round.
Right.
But essentially, you're up 2-0, so you don't want to lose too many rounds. You don't bleed too many rounds. Of course, we can go back to these. The rule set, which is a best of 3, of course, in the conference, is now on the line. Like I said, 1-0 Boise State. Boise is now 1 game away from winning the grand finals. Every team has played each other, and Hawaii is now looking to kind of take that game back. But the thing is there's not that much room. Boise State cannot, you know, really – they have to stay humble here, essentially.
Yes, definitely.
They got to make sure, hey, we keep playing right. We can't – no skipping corners, nothing like that. We got to just always play how we know how to play. Dreammaker did a great job that game. So many drones that you would never see people drone, but he drones it because he wants to secure the round. He wants to make sure that he wants to win that round, even though it costs 400. Does a great job. And of course, we can take a look at Doc's keys to the game, which in Valorant want to flank efficiently, spend and peek wisely, diminish their econ and loot, and dominate those angles. Brought to you by Drop In Gaming. There, of course, love Drop In Gaming.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, overall, going back to kind of the strats, I think Boise and Hawaii play pretty similar when it comes to attack and defense. Although I think Icebox definitely is a different case. I think Icebox, we could definitely see some more maybe agent variety we've seen here.
Sure.
Possibly, I definitely think that Sage should be back on the table. I can see Calvin. Yep, definitely kind of just choosing that that agent over. Sage allows you to, you know, wall so many different areas, especially for attacking on B side, especially. But I love seeing, you know, the Viper as well. Viper just holds, you know, Icebox so well. Anything you kind of notice here by these comps?
Not really. These are pretty typical comps that I really enjoy. I like seeing Omen on this one, especially considering how mazy this map is. I think that his teleports, I think his paranoia through walls, and his smokes really cut things off. One-way smokes are so much more available.
That's true.
So I like seeing that, which is very similar reasons that we see these other, like vision denial is so huge in this.
Yeah.
Viper is a must pick and always has been here. We're seeing Sage become a lot more important because you can kind of squeeze people through certain ways with that wall and with that slow orb as a hard and a soft deterrent on certain directions, and it provides even more verticality. So I just several reasons that we see the people picking the ones we are, but that's not to say that there's only 5 agents that are huge on this map. Like you were saying, there's still some variability, and we can still see a little bit of a comp difference there between Hawaii and the Broncos.
I think what Hawaii is kind of going for is both side defense here. When you have that Viper who's mostly going to play that B, you can split that side and play that solo, but at the same time, they have Omen for that A side. They can have those 2 one-ways, making it really hard for the, you know, Boise to take those. So I think both teams definitely have their variants. I think the biggest thing is that Omen difference. They're going to have a lot of smokes there from Hawaii, which can obviously stop a lot of operators as well, so that Skies maybe can't keep going. We'll see.
And we talked a lot about defense, but on the offense, we've got a change. Wow, Skies with a nice little aggro peek. Now that he's got the info, he's going to fall all the way back. I love this so far.
Oh, great smoke right there, too. Great lineup there from Komi.
Komi has set the place up, ready to play off of what they've created. Gonna go at that wall. Anytime you see that wall, get rid of it.
The thing is Hawaii's baiting Boise State a lot here, though. As they're actually going B. They have the bomb there, too. It's going to be a 3v1 on the B site.
Boise State's chamber is still unwavering there on the B shells. He hears it, and he sees it. He knows they're here, so he makes the call. Dreammaker's on his way over. That plan has already come down. Shells knows where it's at, but he doesn't know where they are, so he's got to play gentle. He's got to wait for these people to come in around Snowman, and here it is. Dreammaker checking that brand new yellow. It's not a very comfortable look.
Yeah.
He's making his way around. Ooh, sees one's very long on the green area.
Ooh, great shots.
He gets double peeked vertically, but he's able to take one out. Panda and Skies take those 2, and it's a great dart. They don't see it in
One
time.
enemy remaining.
Wow.
Oh, it's a clean gameplay here.
And I mean, I will say, I mean, there is definitely a interesting thing when you see 5v5 and the bomb's
Yes.
down.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Spike gets planted, there's a 5v5, you're like, okay, well, this can go any way, but Boise State plays calm, plays collective. 5v5s takes this entire site back and has a great retake. And I think that's a great job there to show, hey, okay, let's just play a little slow. Shells does a great job of not pushing on his own and just going down.
No, he was there. He was ready. They followed all the rules. And
Absolutely.
Scalpel in hand. That was surgical. Waited for Dreammaker to get there. Skies coming on with, everybody got their one.
Yeah.
It was just beautiful.
Huge. Absolutely here. And we're going to see, obviously, the kind of the standard where Skies just goes with the Sheriff light armor, so you have that operator built up here, as well as you see a lot of these Jets who lose the first round go with that Marshall. Ooh, Skies is a good angle, though.
Skies has been tricky over here. Oh, and they don't. Oh, they were ready for it. A nice Marshall shot on, taking quite a bit of damage. Goes back to the Sage to check in. They've got to watch their spawn here. As we have an aggressive mid.
Great shot by Cold Cutie.
Man, Cold Cutie just takes the sitting ducks and walks right out. Cold Cutie coming up on another one here.
And great on that Sheriff. The Sheriff play this series so far has been very well. Like, they've been doing a great job of that.
Ooh, a little bit of information lost to Shells there. That smoke going out told Shells where he was at.
And the thing that Hawaii is going to have a little bit of a gap in is this B take. They don't have the safety that you would initially would have with that Sage. This is what I'm saying here. And we're going to see a lot of those of where you plant default. Boise can just kind of shoot through that wall and be ready for it.
A great rendezvous after that wall down, but it's a typical rendezvous, so he's seen through, got some damage off, and fell. Hawaii now holding 3.5 people against the 3 from Boise State. Tested, being hunted down by these 2, gets a lot of damage off on the Skies. Got to play a little ring around the Rosie. Not going to get enough out of it, though.
There we go. Boise coming from different angles. Panda comes from the ropes. Literally RKO is Cold Cutie right there.
A 3K for Panda.
And just like that, when Boise, you think their numbers are, the biggest thing is they have that flank. They have the 2 in the flank, not just that 1. Having that 2 in the flank allows them to actually play together there and take all these angles.
Boise State walks 3 guns into the bonus.
Yep.
With the creds for the other 2.
Say Calvin splitting here through spawn, and then, of course, W Panda coming from the rafters, just coming down. Using that verticality in this map, and now Boise goes up 2-0. But Hawaii, this is their first buy round here. And like I said, Skies does have that op.
Definitely so.
I'm going to be holding that B now.
Shell's going to go
Him and
with
Shells,
that
yeah,
Sheriff.
I'd say.
Comfortable with the Spectres, the rest of them are. All they need to do is get some economy out of this.
And
Hawaii playing strong
is
on
going
A.
A,
There's no one watching it. It is a full mid. They better come gliding down 2 if they want to prevent the plant. I don't think they're worried about it, though. That wall is up. Going to slow it down a little bit.
I definitely think Hawaii is very aware in terms of what guns they have versus the enemy team here.
Yes.
A is definitely a shorter sight here, and they definitely know they have the gun advantage in that. A lot of ropes being taken here. We love seeing the rope gameplay. It's really cool as Icebox. Plant going down.
Spike planted.
And now it's a 5v5 once again for a retake. Mikey's ready for this.
Ooh,
Great job. Calvin does take him down. There is 4 on the flank for Boise State.
Yeah, at this point, they turn around and it's no longer a flank. Really, there's just 1 on the flank in the form of Drink. Cold Cutie.
Dash goes through. Comey's still just kind of holding this. Boise is still on the flank, though. Does trade 1 for 1 there.
Yeah, going to keep pushing in.
They might just get the guns and try to save, possibly. Yeah. Also, they definitely want to save the op for sure. And they have 2 guns as well. So overall, it's huge to the eco.
Ooh, W Panda looking for a little outro there. Not going to find it.
Calvin was playing it for Old Point. I heard him.
Oh, no.
So is W Panda.
That I guess so.
I'm kidding. W Panda does get caught there. Great job by Hawaii kind of getting that last pick. But he does have enough for it anyways against the Ult Orb. So not the worst of the worlds.
Yeah.
Kelvin at 0 now, though, so that does kind of hurt. Feels kind of bad.
Yeah, feels bad is true. But has a friend buy for him. They're low on creds, but their op count is 1 out of 1, so they're looking comfortable moving into the next round.
Yep, and here we go. So that's 2-1.
Oh, okay. Opting for the Guardian. Dreammaker did.
Calvin now playing on B, so they've actually swapped it up here, which is a good thing. The one thing that you kind of see a lot of these teams is the operator rotating, kind of like a just random rotation. It's almost like a random generator of like, okay, where do they want to hold next? Kind of throw them off guard.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that's where it really gets op utility, because otherwise it's just intimidate. If you keep putting it on, you know, if you keep putting it in the same angle every time, then you're really just trying to deter them from looking that angle.
Yeah.
You're not actually trying to use the op. So this shows us that they're comfortable with it.
Could be holding here.
Mikey pushing up nice and slow, just kind of looking around. We don't see this pack mentality from Hawaii that we saw earlier.
Does miss the shot onto Mikey, though.
It's enough to scare him off, though. He's really just there to make some noise, try to make sure there's still people on A. She's not worried about anymore.
Definitely ready for this B side. They're probably just waiting for those talkers to kind of get back up to 100 here. Yep, and the wall's going to go up.
Yep, bringing out all the toxic here. A nice one-way.
And they fake it, too. But that one's real, and Calvin's ready for it. And that's the thing, though, is B-side is just so open here for Hawaii. It's really scary for them to hold this.
They get a second one. Dreammaker knows when to hold and when to fold and takes out both of those. Mikey playing for his life here is able to find
though.
One. Goes down for the final plant.
Oh, great
nice
Molly.
lineup.
A lot of damage,
Quite
though.
a bit of his health, yeah.
Oh.
5 left, pulls out the tour de force. Just fires it right off into the smoke.
Great job by, and honestly, great Viper Spit right there. That's a Viper Spit you want to win that round, and especially with the tour de force being popped at the exact same time. It's really unfortunate for Hawaii to kind of lose that there, because now, you know, Boise gets the round. I do want to say that's a great job of just securing the round. So many times, like, well, I want to ult next round or something like that, but that's a great ult. Viper Spit, secure the round. That's a huge win. And the one thing I do want to point out here is Hawaii's B take is so hindered by no Sage. They don't have the wall to secure them, like I've said multiple times there. And how many deaths have we seen now of them just trying to plant the bomb on B? I mean, we saw 2 deaths there because they couldn't actually have a safe route.
Yes.
And it makes it really hard for Hawaii to have a successful B plant. So they're going to have to adapt in terms of, okay, well, what do we have to do here? I mean, they might just be forcing A, but everything they've done A so far has not worked.
Yeah, that's true. And I think Hawaii could have played a little differently. I can definitely appreciate, I definitely understand wanting to get the spike down soon so that you have it on your side, so you're playing to your clock. But if you're trying to get it too early, that's what happens.
So he even faked it last round and still died.
He did.
Great dash
really
here.
Quick push in here.
Oh, and Calvin read him like a book.
Yeah, a little slap with the angle checking. Calvin ready to
Viper
keep
Spit
it
coming
going.
out.
Sees another one. That's 2 spike takedowns. Line up for the next, but Mikey saw him too. That's all right, a 2-for-1.
Great Molly. Gonna stop the plan.
Is
Hunter's Fury. I don't think it really. Yeah, it did not catch anyone, unfortunately, but good try there.
W Panda with the rolling flick. Ooh, can't quite run out of there. No, he does. 2 health left. Ooh.
Okay, good Molly there. Sky's
creep up.
Ready for this.
Oh, sees it.
Gets him down.
A nice elbow kill.
I do want to highlight there that flick by W Panda was pretty nuts. I mean, he got him. Whew.
And that was mid spray too, as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what that was a high speed spray transfer. Got the kill and ran out of there.
2 HP gang out there.
Oh yeah.
Great position by Skies too, by playing the spot where he knows that, okay, he's probably going to peek out of the smoke here because he knows that, you know, someone's up top there. So great job overall. And 4-1 for Boise State. I think now Hawaii is going to have another save round here, but traditionally Hawaii has had pretty good eco rounds, so I will say.
They're comfortable moving quick.
Yeah. Where's he? 2 marshals, but 3 sheriffs as well. Boise looking to take their 5th round here. Skies with that operator, of course.
3 marshals seems like such a cheese.
You can't shoot through, but I think knows it. I'll say.
Too much screen time. Catches that shoulder.
Mikey just kind of pushes a little too far there.
Yeah.
But doesn't get any. Oh, Coldy Cutie has a huge flanker. Oh, does find that, though. They are aware of him now.
They let it go.
I think he's going to push anyways.
Yeah, they don't punish him for that. They are comfortable sliding all the way through A and wrapping around against him. We do see Dreammaker kind of follow up, just making sure you don't have any rats in the nest. It's a bit scattered here. We see Spike considering mid, and he's not pushing up on it, even though it's already been cleared by a player in mid. Yup, goes out to W Panda, who flicks right back to watch his angle. The precision.
And Shells is just playing that anchor. He is anchored down onto A.
Indeed.
With Calvin right next to him. So I think they're, at the very least, they're fine with retaking B.
And
now they're swapping up the plant spot, I believe, this time.
which is good.
Oh, Spike's actually down. Oh, W Panda's ready for him.
Down B.
And Dreammaker.
Oh, great shot. Oh,
Goodness.
has the knives up. Prefix looking to literally ace the round if he wants to win this. Does have 2, though. But he might not have enough time to
10
plant.
seconds left.
No, I don't think so.
No charges left.
Okay.
It has to be a blind dash.
Ace moving. Uh-oh. Ooh.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't. They're
Ooh.
just playing with him.
Yeah, the thing is, he had a great 2 kills there, but he had no spikes. So at the very end of the day, it took him too long to get the spike, and if he would have held it, he'd just been peaked. So
Yeah.
unfortunate there. Gets 2 down, but another great round from Boise State. Only losing 2 as well for that kind of that bonus round for them. Whereas, you know, Hawaii's kind of ecoing. So still have a lot of money left in the banks, as we can see. Slowly going up in the credit department. And Hawaii definitely needs to win this round, I think, to kind of get that momentum going for the rest of this half. W Panda 8-2 at this point. Doing a great job on this Viper holding it down.
Skies with the aggressive op defense. He's kind of open, and if they peek him from the left, he has to go down. So he has to hope that's being watched by
Yeah.
our
Skies
friends in the
try to
back.
get, you know, a little timing there with the drone, but
W Panda watch Skies back, but he goes down to cold.
yeah,
Cutie.
playing a little aggressive though. It's a kind of a hard spot because even if you go behind that wall, that is paper thin.
It is.
Jet, we hear the updraft being used. They gotta be careful of kind of that verticality now. Skies has no dash, so can't play too aggressive with this op now. Hunter's Fury available from T-Sid.
Yep, that Hunter's Fury is going to let them back all the way off the spike here. Except for Comey playing deep just for fun.
Wow, Comey playing a really good spot. Is gonna get seen though. They can't shoot that way outside. They can shoot through that wall. Those nest walls are super paper thin.
Oh, man. Cardboard. A good one by
One
Tessid.
enemy remaining.
Wow.
And Hawaii
Hawaii,
wins their
a
second
good
round.
sweep.
That's a big round for them to win. Like I was kind of pointing out earlier, I think they really need to win, you know, a round, especially this one. They don't want to go back to another save.
A sad way to lose Comey, but they were ready with that Hunter's Fury and then just had the op lined up in the right spot.
Absolutely. Great Hunter's Fury. Got to make use of it when it's an 8-cost, you know, ultimate there. It takes a long time to build that thing back up here.
It does, but that was a critical use.
And of ult economy, though, Hawaii is now, has 1 up, has the Omen ult, which isn't too impactful, I'd say. You can kind of make, you know,
Yep.
enemies feel different about it, but you can also get the bomb if it does go down in a bad spot. But the 2 to 4 is coming out from Shells as well, so
That's effectively 2 ops on one side
yeah,
and 1 op on the
operator
other.
feeling great.
Definitely a long distance game here. They're comfortable playing A. Tested checking out the maze, doesn't get anything, so they know they can focus on the verticality. Gonna get an Aldrone reply. Skies here with his
Ooh,
off.
close here, yeah. Prefix
Unfortunately,
had the spot ready.
did.
W Panda and Calvin are on the flank. Calvin does have res just in case Panda does go down here. Prefix is now going to peek this. They back off. But Hawaii is still staggered towards A. I mean, Boise has 2 B at this point.
Yep.
But Hawaii is really slow playing this A site here. Oh, it does tag at least 2 of them. They know they're still there. Shell's playing great. Cross does get smoked off. Dreammaker playing really close. Does go down. Actually, I do want to point out that is the difference between a Vandal and a Phantom right there.
Yes.
Panda does get a pick. Returning, though. Shell still has the tour de force. Can make some big use of it. Hawaii is playing really offside at this point. They're all kind of playing that main back area, even though it's not too planted for them.
W Panda getting in the checks, just in case. Just in case.
Oh, Treeset's playing for line. What is this?
Whoa.
Oh.
Off the ceiling.
Oh, they have 2 lineups.
Oh, that is devilish.
That one missed, though. The Shocker does get him.
Last player standing. Team A.
Wow. That Shock Dart lineup was pretty nuts.
That was intense.
Yeah, I mean,
And it was
he's
paired
bouncing
well.
off the top.
It was, and it was not right through. It
Yeah.
was over. Yeah, on the top before it goes through.
So the Viper
The snake
didn't
bite.
go long, actually. It didn't cover the entire
Yeah.
bomb site, but maybe that was
Yeah.
planned, actually.
It could, yeah, could be
It,
like
it could be
extended
planned because the
AoE.
shock dart has the smaller
It does.
spot. Wow, what
Yeah.
a post-plan. I mean, I was kind of wondering what they had in plan when they all left site there, but kind of makes sense now that they had 4 back there. They had 2
Yeah.
lineups that are just crazy
Yeah,
to deal
what they
with.
had planned was utility, a utility-backed team ace
Yeah.
from a distance.
And that was fantastic to see. That means Hawaii has definitely practiced that before.
Definitely have. They're
Oh.
looking good. It is 5-3.
Sky takes a lot of damage to the smoke. They
They
do have the
do.
heal
Look at
available,
that.
though.
Boise State has been comfortable calling that tube their own. They've been rolling right down it, so they already own all the mid control, ready for a nice pinch
Yeah.
here. Just playing in the T-spawn. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Shells does not have the quickest trigger on that Headhunter, and now it's left to Dreammaker. Hopefully it was enough bait and switch, but it doesn't look like they're going to fall for it, so they're deeper into the A site here. As BSU Calvin is waiting in the bottom of the maze. Usually that Owl Drone clears it out pretty quickly, though. We'll see how they decide to move with this. It's not going to be a dash,
Absolutely.
but that Cloudburst does exist there.
Slowly moving forward here.
Looks like they're going to drop back, go for a poke to B. It's very misread by Boise State, though.
Indeed.
Looks like they're catching on now and moving over. Tessid and Co. You can see them
Oh, great double
checking
pick
their
at the
angles.
same
Yeah.
time. They were ready
They're
for that.
ready.
Yeah. And yes,
little
they had to keep
fake.
faking.
Now the real one.
That instructor now comes. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, man. Great one way, or kind of not really one way, but just kind of smokes it off. Ooh, Prefix gets a kill for the smoke, I believe, or it was one of those things where it was the timing of right as the smoke is falling.
Right. You just know that's when they go.
Yeah. Ooh, Prefix
with
gets one.
another
Yeah.
one.
Remaining.
Man, yeah, all the people running from Snow kind of got got. Bill. Mikey with the crazy double take.
Absolutely. And Hawaii are now back 5-4. They've definitely started coming back in this half. It's
They
5-1
are.
here. I don't know if Boise wants to call a timeout
Yeah,
or
I
they're
was
just
gonna
kind of
say.
opting not to, but we'll see here. Boise in the past has not really called, I don't think they've called a single timeout actually in the last like 3 games.
Wow.
Yeah, I must just be kind of, okay, let's just keep playing. You know what? There's nothing, you know, sometimes
Yeah. Yeah.
happens. Hawaii also didn't when they were down 5-1, so who knows? Sometimes the mental fortitude of the players is kind of like, okay, well, we just need to keep going.
It's
Keep it
rock
going.
solid.
Yeah. This would be
Go.
a big round for Boise State to win, though, because they do lose this. Obviously, it is kind of tied up.
It is. Yeah, you don't want to break that.
Cool dart spot. Does get shot immediately. Doesn't actually see anyone there, though.
No, it doesn't. It's a little strange.
Calvin's slowly kind of inching their way up. They do have the Viper wall down. That's going to be kind of obvious to Boise State in terms of, okay, I think we're coming. Shells is going to hear them as well. Paranoia coming out. I think he does miss him.
Moving right on in, and there's only one to watch.
Yeah.
We'll see
On
if they
site.
get much from it.
Good TP away.
Definitely a good call after you've been tagged like that. But that leaves it kind of open.
Yep.
Rainmaker and Shells trying to work their way back in to watch it, and it's a Poe plant scenario now. Now
Ooh,
it comes
Prefix is a
out.
pick, too.
Checks
Good
the
trade,
normals.
though. Good trade by Skies. Does find him. Ooh, unfortunately can't tag him.
No, doesn't go for the tag.
Darts coming out. Comey has a
Oh,
huge flank.
no. Gets
Finds
the two. Ready for the next one.
Remaining.
Mikey actually takes it for him. They're ready for Skies. Wow. A quick 4 down. It just 4-4 to win so fast.
Yeah, that was a huge flank there from mid. Really kind of decided that round going that, 2 for 0 there. Just was right in the right spot just when they needed him, and Comey has a huge flank.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of work here for Hawaii, I will say.
Really is.
They're top fragging at the moment. Second fragging. Along with Prefix. Prefix has definitely got a lot of kills the last couple rounds. This operator here.
Definitely so.
Panda kind of holding it down. Is it going to be 5-5 now? There's going to be 2 rounds left of the half, so
Yeah.
these are 2 big rounds ahead of us here.
And Boise State's on a serious save right now.
Yeah.
Pushing that stinger.
And they're going to force stack A, and Prefix finds another pick. Prefix is just starting to heat up with this operator, and I think it's going to be a really hard problem for Boise State. It's an attack operator, too, so, I mean,
Yep.
he is definitely playing with confidence.
A little bit of a push right there on B, but it's only enough to slow him down.
Mm-hmm. Slowly pushing up.
Yeah, Dreammaker does not want to throw away that post-plant utility and set him to a 3-5. So he only does enough shooting to get their attention. Let the rotation come out. So Boise State is strong on the site. Now that they know it's a full commit, utility speaking, he can start to move off maybe.
Absolutely.
It doesn't look like they are. He's anchored down by Snowman, and they're looking for a full rotate. Boise State starting to consider that a viable option as they're sending shells close to the door.
Oh.
The lineups are coming out.
He bounced it.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Oh, good shot. I'm pretty sure that hit at least one or two of them. Dreamweaver does the Hunter's Fury, but unfortunately he's just stuck in Snowman there and gets pushed. Now 5v3 here. Wow, Cold Cutie playing very aggressive there.
Last player standing.
Mikey
Man.
just shot every single one of his sheriff bullets there until he ran out.
W Panda was not in a good position to take those 3 through the smoke.
Another big round there for Hawaii is now taking the lead for the first time this game. Now 6-5,
This
so
match. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So looking to go 7-5 could be pretty, I guess it'd be a good spot there for Hawaii to take in. But Boise's have a full buy here looking to, and they actually have swapped up the operator, by the way. I want to point that out. Shells is now the one on the operator, whereas Skies is going on that Vandal. Maybe wasn't feeling it that much, or okay, let's decide it. Okay, Shells is holding B maybe. A lot of different options here.
Another operator or two, depending on how you want to look at it, entering the field here as Hawaii pulls out the Tour de Force as well as the Blade Storm. Tour de Force going in hot, trying to play against W Panda and Calvin D. Sees one and has to ditch the rope. Scary. Gonna play forward onto it.
Oh.
Hunter's Fury.
Tags him. Gets two with that, actually.
Crazy. Sees another. So much damage out.
And the thing is, they actually took, if you didn't see that, they took decay from the wall there, and the reason why they died to that is because of the decay from the Viper's wall. So it actually kind of lined up that way perfectly.
Man.
Mikey's gonna play back here. Oh, they didn't plant. I was like, I thought the bomb was. I was like, yeah, I thought Mikey was just piecing out for a second. Mikey is coming back. Comey is literally one tap now, so.
Oh, definitely.
I think the win con here for Hawaii is you got to have Mikey get the plant down and just stop popping off with the Tour de Force here.
What was that Viper's Pit there? Did they dismiss the Viper's Pit and have him
Yeah,
run
yeah.
out?
I think they were faking going B.
Man. Using ult to fake going B and having it shut down by 3 Boise State players has got to be upsetting because they are waiting at the gates.
That was an insane shot. Oh, Comey has a cross though, and Dreammaker does finish it off. Goes down. Now 6-6. And this is a close game. It's just like last match. I mean, I think the attack might have been really close. It might have been 6-6. Yeah, it was 6-6. I think going in the second side. Yeah, so
talked about that.
both games, Hawaii and Boise State are 6-6 in the first half. Yeah,
I would not be surprised if this goes to either side in overtime.
And I think with how close these games are, I actually think these pistol rounds are huge.
Yes.
I really do think that the pistol rounds could set the tone of the game. And of course, granted, Boise State did kind of go up that 5-1. Hawaii is a team who's not going to back down here. So definitely both teams have to keep playing well. And, well, the game's on the line here for Hawaii because if they do go down, it is the series to Boise State. But it could go to game 3. We will see here.
No, moving it from a 5-5 to a 6-6. Every point matters.
6-6 now. And there's a little bit of a comp difference because Boise can kind of work that B site more due to that ice wall. So they do have that option available to them. Oh, he's definitely see. I'm waiting for him to
threaten.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's a good job from Tested there.
Yep.
Because if he shoots the TP, he can't play that aggressive angle anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, couldn't get the kill, but definitely got him to back off now.
Boise State is
nice and fan.
2 on A side already.
They sure are. Right up in the... They can't really pass that wall, though, that the Vipers set before going B. It's difficult to. It's uncomfortable to without anybody there, but they don't want to commit that spike, so they got to wait for Jet to get all the way up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, with that time, we've been playing... Hawaii's been playing such a fan that it's hard to peek on that, so they don't have that information, so they have to hold the fan. Mikey does see it, though. The Headhunter's not going to get as much as he
needs. Doesn't go down, though.
That's true.
Oh, wow. Flat.
Prefix with a crazy one.
Say, Mikey got him really low there.
Prefix follows it up with a third. Looking for the fourth. W Panda was too quick. Tested follows him, though. It is a 1v4.
Yeah,
and
so it's
Shells
pretty
just
hard
can't
there.
take one.
And, I mean, overall, I will say the kind of unsung hero that round was Mikey. I mean, he stayed in there and shot. He did so much damage here with just shooting these rapid-fire bullets, and it allowed, I think, the Jet here, Prefix to get a collateral with 1 bullet.
Yeah.
So overall, huge round.
The carrying assist.
Yeah, honestly, that was. I think
there.
Mikey was definitely the biggest reason why they won that round. I mean, he had a great amount of damage there. And now Hawaii has won their first pistol round, I think, of the series, I believe. It's now 7-6.
Very nice. Yeah, so now they're playing kind of the uphill here.
Say, Boise's going to be in the uphill kind of battle here. But the biggest thing they can get here is just a plant. I think they can go for a plant. Any pick is nice. Does see one, at least. Doesn't give too much information, but does find one.
No, but we can see that they're holding
Dreammaker is
pretty
going to
heavy.
tube. He's kind of shooting through, finding nothing. Even if it did, Spectre doesn't do that much damage that far. Oh my gosh. Both these Sovas definitely have the lineups ready to go.
Yeah, you've got to. Hawaii again is going to leave one man watching sideways on A.
Oh!
Goodness, tested so much.
Big damage.
They
do find one, though.
Cold Cutie can't hold up that standard. Gets a lot of damage out, but 2 are in the kitchen.
And they're leaving. At least Dreammaker is.
Yeah, Dreammaker has had it. Leaving W Panda to
gotta be careful
stave
there.
off.
Oh,
the
2 HP.
Storm.
Yeah, I think good. I think good call from Panda there. Just a little micro call of not going for those snake bites, kind of holding them for the credit cost for next round. I think that's smart. You don't really want to waste those, especially if you have just enough for next round. You want to make sure you have full utility.
Definitely. All right, well, Tessin and Comey owned up that territory, leaving Boise State with
say Mikey on A still, though.
2 players, one very low.
And they're going right to him.
Looks like they're going to go A, and Mikey just shuts them down the both.
That was a pretty insane spray from T-Sid there by just...
Oh, my goodness. That was
eventually spraying into 2, yeah. I mean, at first it was like, okay, yeah, sure, man. And then he goes again, which is crazy. And just really unfortunate. He just keeps going right, too, and just somehow the spray hits both them. But overall, a great kind of hunch that he had, for sure.
Oh, yeah. RN Jesus was on his side for that one, for sure.
Hawaii now goes up 8-6, kind of that first 2-round lead they've had of the series, actually. So Hawaii's definitely feeling pretty good about this, but Boise is definitely their opportunity to bounce back here with this full buy happening.
Tessid, comfortable with his position, is ready to run it back. Actually goes aggressive here. Not going to find anything because Boise State did not like that playground. They leave and starts checking out A, where historically there's been one man looking sideways at it, but it's changed again. There's Jet and Viper holding it. We're seeing a lot of utility go into this.
Yeah, just clearing that corner, making sure they
like
can't get
commit,
cheesed.
They haven't passed the 50. There it goes. They're through the maze.
So he does have a TP available. That's why his jacket is yellow there. So Shell's looking for maybe a possible pick and then TP out.
He might get it if Prefix wall. Oh, Prefix on the wall down gets a good shot off. Skies actually makes the dent, though, onto Comey.
Oh, good shock dart. I would say the second one came in a little late there, but they're ready for it.
Going into the plant now, finally.
Prefix is holding an insane angle.
Calvin holds it all the way.
He's coming back now, though. Calvin does know he's there, does back up.
Yeah, can't play that with a Marshall.
Mikey takes down Skies. Ooh, goes down.
Last player standing.
Now 3v1 here. And just like that, Dreammaker gets that one, and that's just what Boise State need to get kind of going. Only losing 2 members, too, as well, so very salvageable for the next round.
Definitely so, and they need to salvage that.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to an 8-8, it would be so helpful.
Huge.
You don't want to lose. The more time you have the ahead, that's just momentum building.
That's for sure, and I think the biggest thing here is if they win this next round, Hawaii will have to save after. So I think the biggest thing is if you go up to that 8-8 mark, you can probably go that 9-8 just knowing that Hawaii will save. Although I will say Hawaii is a very good eco team.
They are.
We've definitely seen them take some serious rounds with their ecos here. Prefix is back on the operator. That is something that Boise State has to be kind of scared of. He has definitely been heating up this game for sure.
There are some comfortable op players on this field for sure.
Wow, W Penny actually gets tagged twice there.
Yeah, not looking great. Almost out of shield. Wow.
He does that every round, too. He has not once even stopped shooting those.
Cold Cutie takes one down on a Calvin D. That's a little bit of fight in the kitchen here. The owl goes around. I don't think they're going to push up on that.
Ooh, Comey gets a kill on the Skies. Unfortunately, has a great angle on him.
Oh.
Panda gets shot through, I believe. I think he was tagged.
Player standing.
Wow. And prefix that off. And Boise State get flawless there. I mean, Hawaii executed pretty well there. I mean, you have Treason every round shooting through, getting a lot of damage off, and then he drones.
Nope.
W Panda gets hit by the drone and then gets shot through Tube there because Tube is actually very spammable in certain spots.
Definitely.
And there's a lot of like crossfire set up Hawaii. They're playing everywhere. They're playing these angles that, you know, they have multiple set up there. So I think Boise is going to have to go on that save round now. It could be if they do win this, it'd be a big round to kind of win on that eco round, but definitely gonna be kind of hard here. They haven't worked too much B that we've seen. It's definitely been a lot of A site kind of emphasis. Oh, wow! He kind of read them a little bit. He doesn't tag any of them, but they do shoot it. There is a double shock dart lineup here for the ult orb, which doesn't seem to be going for.
No, looks like they consider tapping it for fun. Mikey gonna get a lot of damage out before rotating right out. That heal is going to go out onto the jet, so they're looking a little bit more comfortable. Mikey, Hawaii is very comfortable just spraying through the smoke while walking. They're going to keep doing it, hoping for these lineups. Very close to taking out Dreammaker. Luckily, though, Dreammaker walks away with his health.
Oh, great shot dart there from Dreammaker.
Into the deep of Snowman. Grabs one on the defense.
They do have the Hunter's Fury available. If Boise State can get the plant, they can actually play that post-plant with that Hunter's Fury available. If they kind of play that almost protective kind of style in terms of, you know, they're going to try to push him once he kind of uses that. So Boise's still kind of peeling off here, but not fully committed off.
No.
They have two members almost kind of stuck, although Skies does have his dash available here. Boise might meet some contact mid.
Hopefully so, because if no noise is made, I would not be surprised if we see these players in mid on Hawaii move right up into it. It looks like that's where we're going to go.
Yeah, we have Skies and Panda both B here.
With 17 seconds on the clock, it's got to be a commit, and Hawaii recognizes it. They absolutely run, and now Boise State is in a nice pinch position. Oh, the lineups are there.
The vulnerable.
Oh, no. He wasn't even going for the plant. He was just nearby and goes down. They go for the plant now.
It is being placed in two, but the thing is, the members of Boise State do not have much time. Oh, Shells is a great headshot.
He does, but it's got it. It can't be the only one.
Oh my gosh.
Up close, Marshall catches him in the gut, and Dreamenter takes one. Finds another on a Cold Cutie. Oh, Skies can't quite follow up, but Shells covers him, and it's a thrifty win, bringing us to 8-9. Boise State needs this next one.
The one thing I do want to say is Hawaii's kind of synergy here for their shock dart snake bites is pretty insane because you get that vulnerable, and he just goes down right away there.
It is so hard to plant. They will not let you plant on this map.
I will say Cold Cutie did go a little crazy there by jumping straight into Dreammaker's face when they did know it was planted up there, so he did know he was at least in the vicinity. But Dreammaker does just kind of get that face kill there, and Dreammaker's definitely shown up to play in these grand finals here. I think he dropped like 24 kills in the first game there, so definitely looking to kind of bring it back here. Boise State down 8-9, but good round for them to win. This will be another crucial round for each team now.
Boise State has that Hunter's Fury. If they can get down the spike somewhere comfortable, somewhere pingable.
Viper's Pit is now going down B. Ooh, doesn't get hit by the drone. That would have been huge. It probably would have been able to Hunter's Fury there.
It looks like they're considering forcing through it.
Oh, a lot of damage out.
Definitely so,
And
Comey.
they don't have a Sage either, so Comey will stay at 30 HP for the rest of the round.
Definitely so. Oh, that is rough. They take what they got from it.
Shells gets a pick. That's huge.
Capture one in mid is very important because now, you have to see Comey rotate back to watch those back sides. There's a hole in their defense now, and the A and B is split. Boise State knows this and actually decides to play off it. They're walking up through mid now. Comey's
a little spot,
just checking the tube, making sure that Comey wasn't walking down that. Looks like they're good, so they're going to start to walk up it. Comey's switched all the way to A. Maybe a misread. Sorry, not Comey, Cold QT.
I know, it's hard. There's Comey and there's Cold QT, so, you know.
And they switch around who they play depending on the map.
They do have to be careful because they do know that Viper is still long, but it looks like Boise doesn't care either way. They could just play, they're going to play on top here, I believe.
Yeah. Call. Cloudburst dismiss. Planning right on the edge.
A great adaptation there from Boise State, knowing that they do have that Viper's Pit long. It is actually down now, so they do know that
it is.
Comey is gone.
They have that Hunter's Fury. All they have to do is play for time. Wait until they hear the the attempts. Ooh.
Prefix does trade.
Player standing.
1v1 here for Dreammaker. Does have the Hunter's Fury available.
Yeah, he can just distance himself and play time.
Now,
All he has to do is keep
the
himself
one thing
alive.
here, though, is at this point, the teammates who have died, if they did hit Comey, they know he's lit. So they can actually tell Dreammaker, okay, he's 1 HP.
That is very true.
And Comey is
Not going to go
going
for
around
it.
the world.
Gomi is taking the long way.
Yep, and we're gonna. And Boise is now gonna. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's an outro.
Yeah.
It was an outro bait. No. Does take the round, though, bringing it to a 9-9, which is nice.
He's looking for that op. Oh, does take it, actually.
Oh, wow.
9-9, though, for the side of Boise State here. I don't know how much Eco Hawaii has available, but Boise, once again, going back to half, these two teams are very evenly matched. It seems like there's no big gap that can really be made in between each team.
No, it really is a game of mistakes, of luck, of strange changes to the standard. Because if they just keep playing to the best of their ability, it will be so tight.
Yeah.
We see the tour de force coming out on both sides now. Ult economy is crazy.
And the knives coming from Hawaii here.
And why wouldn't they?
Ooh,
A
yep.
nice one. It is dealt with. They're getting used to that one. Tessid playing comfortable in mid like
I'll
he
say,
does.
he literally has done this every round.
Oh, always. And they're tired of it. They've moved all the way off. They're holding B. We see the Owl drone coming out. It's not going to see very much, so they decide to push up off of it.
Absolutely.
B rotation. They heard
Ooh,
that.
Mikey
Tessid.
wins the kind of the tour de force battle there.
Ooh.
But Cold Cutie has an op, actually.
Yeah,
Skies.
replies, and so does Prefix. They're all getting their ults and ops in. Welcome to Viper's world. Boise State looking to hole up right there.
They swap back because his knives are gone.
Spike outside the smoke there, outside the pit.
Does have the shorty available.
Hawaii doesn't want to move into that. As the wall goes up,
Boise
he's gotta
hasn't
peek
planted
out.
yet, though. Oh, he got tagged as soon as he looks out of it. It's going to be really hard. Yeah. Great drone there.
It is Calvin versus the world. They know where he's at. And
Oh
it's
my
through the
gosh. They're just ready for those smokes, honestly.
Smoke. They are. It's like the smokes aren't even there.
But I think, you know, eventually when you play enough, especially at the level that they're at, I mean, you just start shooting through smokes that you know they're going to be peeking at. They know he's yellow, so they're just going to shoot right next to where he would be peeking yellow. Now it's going to be a 10-9. Hawaii takes the lead by 1 round once again here. Boise does have enough credits to still buy, though, or maybe just 1. Okay, actually, no. Shells didn't buy last round, so makes sense. They have a little bit.
Get out of my way.
Okay, they have the knives. It might be a little forced here from Boise. The op, they hear them as well. I think Prefix is back on that operator. Gotta be very careful. The drone goes down. The Hunter's Fury is still up, so don't know if they're kind of waiting on something for that to happen, or maybe a setup of something like that of sort they would use for that, but haven't really got a use of that yet here on the offensive side.
Just making some intimidation fires here. Nothing crazy so far.
Ooh,
Just
and Prefix
trying
is
to check.
just really tearing with this operator here.
Absolutely ridiculous. Taking one on a Boise State's a rough one. They
Dreammaker
do
gets a
reply.
yeah, it's a big pick still, but the operator is still alive there.
Op still on the board. Also on the board are both of the Hunter's Fury, so on both plant and... Ooh! Dreammaker has to ditch the ropes. They know he's in the maze. Uncomfortable position. He tries to get himself at least safe.
Doesn't take too much damage, though.
No, he doesn't. Mostly just got spooked.
Shells
And
Panda are both over at B.
They are.
So Dreammaker kind of just distracting the enemy team as much as he can.
I think he's doing well.
Ooh.
Ooh, it is close here.
Good wall. Keeps
Indeed.
it safe for them. Nice and
We
cozy.
see Cutie move on out.
Hunter's Fury's going to go down.
Oh, gets the plant.
Does dodge. He's got the
Oh.
moves.
Calvin, he's
and
crazy.
he's gone.
He gets the heal. And no scratches. Walks out like
Just
nothing
no
happened.
shield.
And absolutely wasted Hunter's Fury. Maybe not.
Ooh, Tessid actually gets Dreammaker, though, on the
does catch
rotate.
W
They don't have the
Panda
Hunter's Fury,
that
so... Ooh.
He doesn't even care. W Panda pinged or not takes Mikey, no problems.
Oh!
And another one, same angle. He's unreal. It's a 3v2 and there's low health. W Panda almost takes that last one.
Oh my
But Cutie
gosh.
follows up. Oh, it's not looking great. Calvin is able to find it, but it's 2. A 1v1. He's going for the full.
Ooh.
There it is. Clutching it up. Calvin D pushing him to a 10-10.
I will say that was a little scary, though, because Stevenson was not faking at all. He was
No.
holding that, and Calvin had a little bit of a spidey sense there about I'm going to peek that. Because if he actually let go of that, Calvin could lose that potentially there. So definitely a little scary situation, but at the end of the day, Calvin does come out with the on top.
No, if he wasn't holding,
Yeah,
then he
he's
was ready for
100%,
this angle,
yeah.
and he does not have the angle advantage. Ooh, very
Wow,
tight.
what a
He takes it.
this is a crazy game back and forth here. And that's 10-10. Once again, Boise State have kind of gone down, going back to even here. Prefix with the 20 kills. They do have to find a way to kind of stop this operator, though. This guy is definitely getting a lot of picks early.
Definitely the thorn in their side is the early bloods that
Yeah.
makes it feel like you just have one character that isn't in the queue.
Ooh, I don't know if they're going to find Mikey here. Just going out of it. Ooh. Ooh. They came up the Hunter's Fury, but I don't think he's going to because of the...
No.
Oh, now he might. No. I lied.
Just too early.
They do have the res available for Boise State as well here, so if they die in a decent spot, they can kind of go with it. Good Molly, probably set up there for plant.
Comey moving into.
Yeah,
wow.
Comey wants to push it, but
Wants
gonna
to
put
put
this very
a nest
safe.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very safe playing behind a lot of utility we see on A side. Just your utility gets so much more value when everything is so close like this.
Absolutely.
And if Boise State doesn't get in immediately, they're comfortable rotating. If it's not looking good, then go to somewhere it might be. However, yeah, they've got a lot of pressure on the back there. They're not sure which way they want to go. They might be doing a run and walk. Can't quite hear.
Slowly playing here. Boise, once again, just kind of playing a
30 seconds
mysterious
left.
kind of attack here where they're having Hawaii guess.
This could be why they never use timeouts.
Yeah, but
They just kinda
Hawaii...
hang out and
Yeah,
talk for a while.
they take timeouts mid-round.
Ooh, Mikey almost got the spray transfer, but he's punished. Calvin takes him for standing in the open.
They do have the res here, but they don't have really a safe spot for it. There's one close. Calvin gets one.
Safe spike down. Calvin takes one. He's traded with Cutie.
I don't know if it's
Shells
planted
moving
for
up.
shells here,
Oh,
though.
it is so difficult. He hasn't heard anyone go for it. Cutie's going to think about it. Oh, a miss op, but it's so threatening. He's going to move up into it here. He knows where they're at. He doesn't know. Oh, that's a big one. He's just going to back off. He's not going to.
Oh.
He goes down.
That's
And it's
honestly
not
a
time.
very
Oh.
smart play from Cold Cutie
It
there.
was.
I think him backing up all the way because at that point, he doesn't know if they're holding it or not. And you don't want to
Right.
just lose from just
Nope.
holding it there. So very, very tough play to make there.
Definitely so. And you don't want to, as Cold Cutie, just lose for
Exactly, for just randomly holding as well. Yeah.
for standing on top, even if you're not holding. He did tapping it and backing
Yeah,
up to
I'd
right
say.
behind gives Shells no options. I mean, his best option was to walk around through the maze so that both the places he was trying to peek were lined up. But that takes so
Yeah,
long.
say.
It's
He
difficult
can't
to
risk
decide
that, yeah.
It's difficult to decide to do that.
Prefix now at 20 kills the operator. Dreammaker also at 20 kills. And now this is going to be a save round here. So
is.
it looks like Boise State is opting into the more so Hawaii going up 12. So at that point, they know that, okay, we can go to overtime and probably win this. Or they can win the round here. Okay, Prefix gets another first blood. I would be really curious to see his first bloods this game because
Yeah.
he has definitely been on a tear.
No, but it's the same spot every time though too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't got a lot of utility just assailing in that position.
I will say, I think the biggest difference... Oh, there's another one.
Prefix.
Yeah. I think-
Ridiculous.
I think the biggest difference here, though, is Hawaii's comp kind of shut down Skies on their attack side because they have the Omen and the Viper. So that Omen can really shut down those operators, well as Boise State only has that Viper. And so he can just play these angles with essentially no resistance because the thing is, Boise State doesn't have any flashes.
Yeah.
They literally have no
Don't.
flashes. And so the only thing they can really do to get on site is that drone or the recon dart from Sova. So it's really hard for them to actually deal with these operators. Then again, Boise State is not out yet, though. It is 12-10. It's game point for Hawaii. Will they take it down this game to go to game 3 here? Will Boise State bounce back and go to overtime? Viper's Pit coming down already. Could be in A site. Going through, playing very slow here for Boise, looking to see if anyone kind of pushes out. Maybe see anyone feeling a little too much here.
Ooh. Boise State's got to play packed together and deliberate this time. They can't take any risks with op shots.
Poison's off.
They're looking at match point here. Every round is a round of 1.
Dreammaker slowly playing. He actually did get tagged a bit here.
Dreammaker doesn't know it, but he's in a good position.
Oh, he saw him. Unlucky.
Gets shot a little bit.
Comey's playing really close.
Comey at their knees.
Huge. Recon.
They get one in the nest. Oh, he's right there for so long. I can't. Tessid takes another one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, still 2v3. WPN gets another. It's a 2v2 situation here.
30 seconds left.
Oh, actually, his health was just decayed, so, he, you know, Shells is still very healthy. Ooh, Viper Spit does come out.
That's good.
Big TP coming in, though.
Cold Q looking to move right in.
Oh, he gets it outline.
They take him. A 2v1. It's
They hear him reloading.
He loves being up top, though. He's going to drop down. They heard him drop. They know where he's at. All they have to do is watch the radius of this spike here. They can play for time. They don't need kills. WPN, it backs off. Watch 2 different angles.
Playing time.
Definitely is.
He knows it's a fake for sure.
Yep.
Ice in his veins.
Oh,
Nice!
the drop
Just like
and
that.
the classic to the neck. You know there was an alt fire.
Panda playing. That was just an insane round there. A 2v3 turns into just a 2v2 into 2v1 here. Prefix does die, and wow. I will say Panda probably felt the nerves there.
Yeah.
The moment you hear that, even if you don't know it's a fake, you still have to play it like it kind of isn't, because if they do hold it, you just lose.
No, he can wrap around and he can play fancy, but he's got to come back to Spike. And,
Hawaii definitely decides to take a timeout their first time of the series. I think it's a really good one.
Yeah.
I definitely think this is a good timeout to have. Now it's the game. It's not game point, but it's to go either to game point or to go to overtime. And I think Hawaii can actually just kind of figure out, okay, well, or just calm down a little bit. I think there you get a lot of nerves kind of getting up there of, okay, well, we don't want to lose. So I think just, take the time out. Great job there. Just, okay, hey, let's take a little breather here. Let's saw the momentum that Boise State does have, because they have won the last 2 rounds there. So shutting that down.
Definitely.
But a crazy game between both of these guys. Like, it seems like they're so mirror matched. I mean, every time that Boise goes up, then Hawaii bounces back, and then every time Hawaii goes up, Boise State retaliates. So I think both these teams definitely just comes down to execution at the very end of the day. And now it's going to be game point here. This is going to be a very, very important round here. And I think the biggest thing here is they can't allow Prefix to get that opening pick. I mean, I think he's gotten the opening pick so many times these rounds, and you can't just start the round down 1-0.
I think another thing they have to watch out for is how hard they trust that vision denial right off the bat, because Hawaii's timing is so good, they might as well be playing with their monitors off. There are just, the smokes are nothing to them. They have to make sure that those smokes have really settled in before they start moving. If you play sloppy here, Hawaii will take you.
And I say, and Hawaii plays very, very coordinated. Oh, and Prefix just reads Skies, gets a pick right away.
Every time.
That's what Hawaii wants to do. That's kind of their win con right now.
It's like Skies never got into the map.
And now they're down 4v5. They don't have the res either. So Prefix did lose the dash, but he does have the knives available. So if they kind of start pushing through, he definitely can pop those knives.
Talking about the long term, we see both of the Hunter's Furies on the board here. So planting is going to be difficult with both of the Hunter's Fury
available, yeah,
Hunter's Fury and all those acid bites.
Yeah, so you definitely have to be careful, because Hawaii definitely has some insane synergy between their Sova, between Kami and Priesthood there, or Priesthood. But they do a fantastic job of playing that vulnerable game too. I mean, the shock darts are hitting you for literally 2 times your damage.
Definitely.
Tisa just kind of holding it mid as he has all game. Calvin slowly making the time. Does have his wall, puts it up.
Ooh.
Oh, they don't know he's there. Great paranoia. And the Hunter's Fury being popped.
They are hunting this man down.
Great cross by Dreammaker, though.
Oh, Calvin on a journey, walks all the way through, makes it a snowman. He better peek this with a gun.
Oh.
Taken from the side, though, by Comey.
1v4 Shells. Can he make the hero play to make it go into overtime? Doesn't have too much time available.
Pulling out. Oh, he sees it. Can't play through the wall, though. Oh, and one on top takes him. And that's it.
And Hawaii will take that game, too. I mean, that was a great job there. And Army National Guard is a proud supporter of Boise State Esports. Top plays are presented by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time with more than 10 jobs offering a $20K bonus and your degree of choice paid for. The Idaho Army National Guard is the best team out there. Reach out at twitch.tv/iGuardGaming. So making sure to check that out. And of course, there is so much going on in
Oh
this
my
series
goodness.
here.
It's crazy.
It is now 1-1, and both these games have been within 2 rounds, 13-11 both times here. And overall, I just think these are just crazy games. And now it's going to go to that third map, and I think it's both these guys to take. What do you think is going to be the difference in this game 3?
I hate to bring it back to adaptability, but I don't like seeing the same things get away each time. You know, it's good to see Hawaii have these replayable things in their arsenal, and as long as they keep ramping on top of those, they're gonna, you know, the outcomes are going to be the same. I think Boise State has to change their approach entirely to that op.
Yeah, I agree as well, and kind of go on the different map in terms of what happens next here. But we are going to go to a game 3, and we're going to go to a break right here, so do not miss anything. We're going to go back with the Grand 3 of the Grand Finals. Don't go anywhere.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You're watching our coverage of the Mountain West Grand Finals, which is going to be the Game 3, actually, with Boise State versus Hawaii. And both these games have been very, very close nail-biters, to say the least here. And now we're going to a Game 3. And now I am your host, Brandon Red Hot Cozy. Joining me for Game 3 is none other than Baratel, which has been here for a lot of these different casts, of course, in the Mountain West and things like that. He was here against the last game, so maybe Baratel's the last thing that Boise State needs here. But overall, Baratel, these games have been extremely close. I know you've been watching these and stuff. Yeah. What do you think that the pivotal moment here is for Boise State to really adapt or to take the series away?
I really think you and Old Soul really hit the nail right on the head. Stop letting these plays get away. Yeah. Make them adapt. Force them to adapt and respond to you. Don't keep walking into the same trap. And maybe you're right. I was just going to sit here and watch the crowd and cheer everyone with the cowbells, but they called me onto desk for maybe some luck. Who knows?
And I think overall, both teams are playing phenomenally. I mean, Hawaii is definitely adapting very well. They definitely took advantage of Boise State's comp overall. They knew they had only one set of smokes to that Viper, right? So Prefix can actually just play op pretty much free. They have no flashes either, so Prefix can actually get a full playground to play with the operator there. And we have to give credit where credit is due. And Hawaii taking advantage of that, and Prefix playing so well there, you just can't say anything against that. I mean, they're doing a great job of adapting there, and Prefix really taking away the opportunities given there.
And then at the same time, I think that this Boise State roster, in comparison to the weeks leading up to the grand finals, they are on.
Absolutely.
They are firing on all cylinders right now, and it's just that small, minute pick and that small advantage that Hawaii keeps getting away with that's giving them the W. And we're moving on to Game 3. We're moving on to one of our favorite maps.
And the cool thing here, though, is we have two phenomenal Sova players in this series. We have Dreammaker, and then we have T-Sit, I believe it is. And these guys have obviously shown those lineups, and especially like last game, Hawaii showing that like dual lineup kind of angle there. It really showed me the vibes of the beginning of Valorant, where you saw a lot of those mollies from Brimstone and Sage slows. So it's really cool to kind of see that synergy there. I think they do a good job of that. But I think overall we're going to see similar comps, of course, with Panda going back to that Omen. Does a great job of that Omen. I think it's really nice to get those charges back. And, of course, Calvin going back onto that Killjoy as well. I think the biggest thing here, though, is the KO difference. Once again, Boise not having flashes or, only relying on that paranoia definitely forces you to play a different way than you usually would here. I think Paranoia definitely is a good ability, but that being your only flash makes it really hard sometimes to kind of play with those different flashes, like KO's pop flash. He can pop flash for himself, or he can flash anywhere on site for his teammates.
And in contrast, a lot of the weight is on Shells to perform and be a difference maker as well, because him being on the chamber, that's also the other comp diff. So we'll have to see whether or not just him and getting those really clutch TPs. We saw him in the past two maps get really good trade damage and trade value, and then TP to safety to recontest. And that really worked out well for them. But if you can't see, you can't see.
It's true.
And the knives as well. The cyber knife there from KO, that silence. It's not really a huge factor you would think, but not being able to use those clutch abilities.
No, absolutely. I think the biggest thing is if you silence a jet or a chamber, that completely gets rid of their safety net in terms of they can't play that aggression. They have to play a different angle and play farther back. So this is your Game 3 here. This is the last game of the grand finals. The winner will actually go to Atlanta for a LAN. So that's always hype. Never made one of those, but but overall, do a great job here. So we're hyped for both teams here. The pistol round has definitely been one of those rounds to kind of make the difference here. So we'll see how it goes. And right away, Hawaii's playing very aggressive.
Right through market, 3 members, and the knife will be used as well. 4 members wide. Get some chip damage. Calvin will go back to safety, but here comes the grenade. And the damage is here. Mike will take out 2. It's a quick first blood, second blood combo. Boise State now retaliating back towards this B site, but it's going to be a little bit too late. Prefix is here as well. And they'll get the spike down 2v5.
And immediately, this is starting off completely what we're used to here. Hawaii's playing very aggressive on the side.
Health bars are swingable. The 2 members on Hawaii under 50%. 3 members, actually.
Say 3,
So if Boise State can land these shots well, it could be a difference maker. Shells just trying to peek out all in the smoke. Both of these teams so adept at just game knowledge and knowing, well, they'll probably walk here and take those risky shots and having the ammo to back it up. There's one taken down. Comey will take on another one. And he'll pick up the second 2 headshots.
I would say
with the frenzy.
3 members of Hawaii were so low there, but unfortunately they couldn't get any of them to go down. It's a flawless from Hawaii from game 1 here, round 1 here.
Yeah, I think they knew that the health bars were enough of an incentive for Boise State to keep peeking, saying, hey, we're lit, they're lit. But Comey with the full health bar here just ego peeks and takes out 2.
Absolutely. And like I said, I think, right away Hawaii is just definitely playing with a different vibe. I mean, they just went straight through mid there, didn't stop whatsoever, and definitely threw Boise State for a little bit off guard there.
And we've historically seen Boise State struggle in this map.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if that continues to be the case. They do have the lineups. They do have Dreammaker on B defense, which is a sanctuary, if anything, for the Boise State roster.
It gets suppressed there, though, so no really lineups available.
Force the retreat for now.
For now.
Just for now. I mean, look at this commitment to defending A. This is a Dreammaker.
Skies is holding that. Oh, he wasn't holding it, actually.
It's got Catwalk being a little scoped out as well towards Tree Room. Waiting for the attack to happen. Hawaii taking this a lot more patient. Turret will be taken down. That's information gathered.
Absolutely.
That utility's gone. They'll pick up the spike and sprint back to B.
Yeah, they are going to keep going. Dreammaker is still in the back of both there, so they might not know exactly where he is. I don't know what kind of weapon he has. Might have
Maybe the Bulldog?
shorty or something. No, because I think they're saving this round.
True. Just wants to get to Ares Odin as fast as possible, I think. Knife won't find him out just yet. Here comes the bounce on the rest of the utility.
And here comes
the full four-man swing death squad. Boise State's running to try and back up their teammate. Dreammaker's got to keep their dreams alive. They'll be used to actually take out one, and the trade will be there. Through the wall, the Guardian able to get those long peaks, but you can just run and put the barrel on someone at all.
Yeah, I will say they definitely used a lot on Dreammaker there. Teresa gets 2. Actually gets 4.
Oh, my goodness.
Shells TP's out. Oh, and Comey holds W key with the Spectre, that's what you do with it.
That's what
to
you
be
do,
fair.
Yeah.
But they didn't fall us this time. It's 4.
That's true. Taking out one and around you. I mean,
so this has definitely happened both games here, though. So Boise State obviously is going to win that 3rd round here. Make sure you kind of stop that momentum here. Now you get starts to get a little spooky here if you do lose this 3rd round.
Right.
Because it's going to be a bonus from Hawaii. They have Spectres, Bulldog versus the full arsenal of guns here. So gotta be a little careful.
And this is just possible poetry in motion. Prefix picking up the Marshall could really foretell the rest of this map as well. No hasty moves just yet. It's so interesting. I mean, they're forcing a lot of reactions out of Boise State and then making that informed decision. I mean, it's a page right out of the Boise State playbook.
Absolutely here. And we're going to see kind of wavering, though, from Hawaii. Not really rushing like they did last round.
Right.
Definitely seeing where the enemy is at in terms of this case, Boise State here, and then, making decisions based off that. Does find one with that drone, I believe it was. Or, yeah, it was definitely the drone. Tags one.
Yeah, tags up.
He might have hit some of that shock dart, too.
Very accurate. I mean, watching this stand.
Oh, Comey barely just dodges that.
Actually gets out, throws a knife.
I think he meant to throw it deeper. Yeah. Oh, good one-way there, but no one's actually watching it with the one-way. Oh, huge flash here. Good swing from the skies, though.
Okay. And
there's
this
coalesce
kind of mentality, these duality peaks. Gonna push on over to B. Door will be pushed down as well. Gonna cut off any reinforcements from getting there easily. Calvin is still alive, though.
Calvin has not moved.
Oh, but he doesn't get the shots. Too many targets to pick from. They get a 3v3.
Oh, great job. Boise actually has Spike here. This is huge.
This is great, and they have great agents to defend it with. Prefix, pretty accurate, though. Mikey's going to find one, but the lineup there for Boise State, and they'll get the answer back, the one they desperately needed.
I would say Boise getting Spike there is genuinely huge. Yeah. It really makes them play the rest of the round. They can kind of hold that because now the smokes were gone, so they knew that they saw the bomb go in and just spray through and really stopped in their tracks. That's a good start for Boise to get back in this game.
What's so funny is they knew the spike was there. The Omen smoke covered everything but the spike. So the moment that they knew that the spike was removed, by not being
they knew, exactly, yeah. I would say that was an insane shot. I think it was from Mikey there with the Bulldog. He actually just completely dinks him, and then Prefix finishes him off with the Phantom. Oh, big blind. KO coming in here. Boise is now going to be on the defense, playing for that retake.
Has completely abandoned pose.
Wow, one through the smoke.
Is here.
I think TP's away too, yeah.
TP's to safety. It's in. It's that difference maker for the chamber pick. This guy's continuing to be pushed back. Comey going to go for the plant here.
Okay,
the plant down. Ice knife into the wall. Here comes flashbangs everywhere. They actually get 2.
Has no more flashes left, though. I don't think they have the dart available for Boise State, though. So they don't have a full retake option available. Yeah. Ooh, the paranoia comes out. They wide swing. Trade.
Trade one. From both angles. The collapse. Just one under here. Can you do it? Can you do a 1v2 with half HP? They have to put themselves in motion now. He peeks himself out. He gets flooded out of the under with the shock dart and the recon too. Boise State will tie this one up.
And that was really smart there for Boise State. Shells held while Dreammaker knew that he was in hell, so he has to just hold that angle. Like he has to push out. So he throws the dart, and as he peeks, and it was a good try, honestly. He almost actually had the timing there for Dreammaker that had been really bad. But he does kind of peek that. Dreammaker's ready, trades it, calls it a day for the game. And so now 2v2.
Coin flip. Shells had, I think, about 10 HP.
He had 7, I think.
Okay.
I think
even worse.
if I remember. But 2-2 now. Big win, big round for Boise State there, because that was the most even round you'll get there in terms of like guns. So Hawaii should be on a save round now.
Normally I would agree, but you can buy a sheriff at this low income, and we've seen so far how deadly it's been this series.
These eco rounds have definitely been no joke in this.
There we go.
Yep. I said these eco rounds have been no joke in this series. I mean, Hawaii has definitely shown that you can definitely tear some up.
He's going to be pinned down. Team members are here to help go for the crossfire.
Good swing. Oh, here she goes down.
They trade members, but it's not enough, and now they have a free angle into A.
Calvin tried to swing with him and just got domed. Good TP there. Cold Cutie making sure they get no freebies.
Yeah, no free peeks, no free information. Going to keep them guessing, and that's the nature of the game.
Oh, it gets a lot of damage out, yeah. Oh, Skies gets him down. I think that is Spike, though. I don't know if they caught it, though.
Don't know either. I will say, Skies is playing on fire tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely doing as much as he can. Just like the entire Boise roster. Oh, Cold Cutie.
Single peek.
Oh, great.
Killjoy ult. That'll be forced out.
Oh, good. Yeah, I would say that was a really good turret there.
Yeah.
Really make sure that if he does peek, it does get him. The branches went below it. That was kind of cool. You see that?
Yeah.
I didn't notice I did that.
That has roots.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Weird tree stuff, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
No one even knew.
That skin line is pretty good. Just letting people know.
I mean, we're talking about cool skin lines.
Of course.
That's RGX.
Overall, though, Hawaii, once again, like we talked about the ecos, and that's exactly what kind of happened. I mean, they just get a lot of picks. This was pretty much worst case scenario for Boise State here. They get blinded. Calvin swings and instantly dies to Cold Cutie there, which Dreammaker needed him to at least get one there so they can trade 1 for 1, and then they're good.
If they traded 2 for 2, they didn't have the reinforcements.
They would have traded 2 for 0 there.
Right.
Because Dreammaker got his.
Okay, ultimate going to be
gets one right away. That's huge.
Dreammaker actually popping it early. And the knives, too.
Yeah. See, Boise said they can also eke around, they said.
Right. Yeah. We have these cool ultimates where we can just take you out anyway. This is an angle they don't peek, though, is this back corner.
Yeah, you don't want to get too aggressive here.
Skies has to keep that mental fortitude on lockdown. And that's a great way to do it. Set up the crossfire lines with Panda.
They have the number advantage. They have 1 extra. Good flash and KO.
I mean, I respect the thought that someone would be pushing through garage. That's a big respect move from Comey. Knife coming out. Actually dodges it out, so no information gathered there either.
Oh.
Shock dart, they're going to miss. They know he's somewhere around. Well, recon dart now as well, trying to find the recon dart on him. Skies will get a knife, though, with the ping. Skies will get 2. Skies will pop off for 3. And there's just 1 man remaining. Boise State looking to continue to keep this competitive. Ooh. Give it to Skies. Aw, man.
Hey, Shells, he needs 1, too.
That's fair, yeah.
Great round for Boise State, though. They can also eco. Apparently, if you eco, you win the round. That's kind of the name of the game here.
Just don't buy real guns.
Dreammaker, I do want to say, I mean, Skies did kind of pop off with that 3K, though, but Dreammaker starting off with that 1 for 0 immediately is already huge, because not only do you get a pick right away to set the tone, like you said, but it stops their momentum. Like, it stops their push. They can hold it, because, like, uh-oh, we just lost one. I'm going to be careful now.
Right. I would be very hard-pressed to see some sort of retaliation not come out of Hawaii now that Boise State used 3 ults to win that. They also have 3
I will
ults
say,
to use.
so far in the series, Sky and the Operator have not been kind of hitting as much as he has in the past here, but maybe it's time for that Game 3 kind of hype here and that heat up.
Dreammaker getting severely tagged up. Shoots
they kind of tag him back a little bit.
That's why the shot
little far.
Almost gets the just a little bit too much power behind that bow. Does get, I think, a tag on the Omen.
Yeah, they trade a little bit, but Dreammaker lost that trade just a tad.
They are setting up for the crossfire.
An extra
someone
40
were to push
HP.
through market.
Dreammaker and Shells are just picking each other.
Yeah, they're ego peeking each other.
Has a dart available.
It's in the smoke. That's still going to obscure for now.
They do have Calvin's ult to retake if they do need be.
Right.
The one thing that he has to be careful with is if they start rushing him and he starts popping it, they can actually just push through and then just play the numbers advantage.
And they also have the Hunter's Fury to disable it
as well as the KO ult here. I could definitely see them popping it to allow it so Calvin...
He, counter clears the zone that the...
Yeah, here it is. See? Yeah, Calvin can no longer ult here. I think he is silencing that.
This is too close in range. Got about 2 more ticks.
Yeah.
Loaded. He'll be...
They know he's back there now.
The last one. Goes for the shot. He'll be tagged up, and he doesn't want to reveal his location just yet, but the targets are too many, and he just can't pick one
10
yet.
seconds left.
Boise State had an opportunity to stop him, but they'll have 7 seconds to get the spike planted down, and now the timer's on for Boise State to respond. A failed dash from Skies will take the pick. Nowhere to run. He gets taken out from behind as Cold Cutie on a fantastic flank yet again. Continuing to be the thorn in Boise State's side, it's down to yet another 1v1 in this series.
Ooh, and it's a 1v1 here. Oh my gosh! Oh! Wow, he dodged like all those bullets like Matrix, but unfortunately he still just kind of peeked the corner and he said, hey.
He's not the one.
Yeah, he's...
You're not my guy, bro.
Well, that is fair, honestly.
But I mean, to be honest, this is how this whole series has been now that these teams have kind of figured each other out. It's
God, what
neck
an
and neck.
insane
It's
peak
kill for
there,
kill.
too. Yeah. 3-4 now, with 4 leading with Hawaii here by 1 round. Boise is now on a full bye.
Full buy, got 2 ults out of that fight.
I guess they had enough for next last round, so they kind of ecoed it a little bit.
Forcing Calvin D to not be able to.
Oh,
there.
good pick by
with a
Dreammaker,
pick of
yeah.
their own, through the wall and the headbang.
A headbang.
A headbang. You know,
Head wall bang.
rock
Oh, that's
and-
good,
rock and
yeah.
roll there.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Calvin D looking for something. Can't find anything just yet. Panda will find yet another elimination. These silhouettes, ladies and gentlemen, they cannot see them. We can, and this is going to be explosive. He actually ducks down under, but will take it out. Cold Cutie trying to do something. Can't do much, though. Boise State continues to chase this blow for blow with a headbang.
And a great, I guess it's technically a retake, but a great retake there from Boise State because they didn't plant the bomb yet, but they did retake site overall. So great job just kind of playing those angles. That was insane. Dreamer kind of just got past it and just went right for it too. Just had no hesitation of dropping down there.
I can just be here. I think maybe that intuition of knowing that Omen smoke was going to expire pretty darn soon.
Yeah, probably.
And then the natural instinct, I don't know if he just crouch reset for spray or...
I think it's a harder angle for him. One way there. Skies has a good angle. They have to be careful about Jet jumping up, of course.
Right.
But you'll hear him.
Dodges the knife still. These knives are being, I mean, they're used to what they're supposed to be used, but I don't think it's something that you can use that easily against Boise State. Trade for trade.
Ooh.
The knives go wary and prefix. Uncharacteristic miss. Sky's picking up one with the operator.
Yeah, good little hold there, too, that corner there.
Now the full retreat. No, they're going to recontest this A point as 2. Mikey in a 1v2.
Yeah.
It's going to be sorted out by their own technology.
Skies get to pick on a piece that's huge.
Second kill. I mean, we beg the question whether or not Skies can perform the operator. This is a round indicative of that.
He's definitely showing up where needed and doing a great job so far.
Mickey, under half HP, pretty much in death territory for anyone unless they get a real good jump.
Especially with the Phantom, you're there in 2 bullets. Yay. Oh,
and somehow the caster curse remains. Mickey finds a pick, takes one out. That's an extra
we said
gun.
he was 2 hits away, not that he couldn't.
That he couldn't retaliate.
Yeah, so that wasn't,
He didn't have 2 bullets.
We didn't curse him if you think about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were just saying
how we say that he could do it with impunity.
Exactly. We just mentioned that he was 1 to 2 hits away. That's
Which
it.
is accurate.
Yeah.
That's why you provide only objective information.
And then the other 2 just didn't hit. Anyways, Boise State leads for the first time this game, 5-4. So Boise kind of having that streak come back here.
Operator still in Sky's hands.
Yep. And switching up, like we said, the big thing is when you have the operator, you got to move around a lot. You can't just stay in that same spot every round unless you're prefix last game.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for that. Actually, he could do that because it didn't matter if you knew where he was. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Or is it, do we worry about KO flashes, KO ult?
Calvin again. Alarm bar is triggered.
It looks like Boise State is actually just going to give the site here, and then they're going to play for retake with the Killjoy ult, which is why you saw Dreammaker leave so early.
Right.
It's because exactly what we're about to see.
They're going to stop the plant. They even stopped the retake from happening. Yes, they get the site yet again. Here comes the spike plant.
Oh, there's a molly there.
Are they going to try and fight for it?
It goes off.
Okay. They just got themselves out of
They just ran through. Oh, wow. They're playing so aggressive. The thing is, Boise State is a little too far for this ult to actually get that much usage off.
Oh, didn't check the tree. 3-2. Still within realm of possibility. Armor bot being triggered. You're going to be forced to shoot it.
Oh, yeah.
Mickey and Cole.
Yeah, I will say
cool.
Hawaii did a great job of playing super aggressive with that ult. They didn't just kind of go back. They went through it in terms of they went to tree, they went to spawn and stuff like that. The biggest problem was it seemed like Boise State, that's what they wanted to do. But the thing is, they weren't ready for it. There's a difference between wanting to do something and not being prepared for it. They were a little too far, and so they knew that, you know, Hawaii had to push through. Or if they wanted to, they probably just expected, oh, well, Hawaii's going to back up. But they didn't. Hawaii made an aggressive play there, and Boise State wasn't there to actually stop them.
Yeah, if that was your intention, have 2-3.
Exactly, yeah.
Room.
And that was a great job. I mean, Hawaii made a really good call right there. Oh, prefix is the top mid there. It's 5-5 now. Very close game so far. This entire series has been so close in these games.
Again, continuing to getting tagged out by these shock darts. It's going to be just about 50 HP. Ulti Orb will be secured. Wait. Oh. I think we misconstrued everything.
What?
That was an attacker KJ ult.
You're right.
Well, that explains everything. We're human too, ladies and gentlemen.
Cover going out.
So now, if Boise State wanted to do that, but reverse.
Yeah, okay. Now this makes a little more sense
I'm like,
there.
why are they not going for it?
Yeah, it kind of made sense when they weren't detained either.
Yeah, because they were all in it. We were just testing you, Twitch audience, of course.
Right.
And you passed.
Hey, sometimes. Hey, I'm using my one time on that. That's my bad.
That's my one time.
That's my one time.
You've been here for a couple hours, to be honest. You got more than one time.
Nah, that's the one time though. That's it.
Okay.
We're good.
No action.
Mikey's playing, really safe here. Dreammaker's just around the corner there. Wow, he dashes for the door.
But he loses for it.
I mean, I like the play there, but Dreammaker just said, hey. Although Mikey is still holding mid there. Really playing. He's going to find Panda.
He's going to find maybe Panda.
Ooh, wow.
He just completely dodges him. Then they seek him out. And then he turns around and gets the dink. Oh my goodness. And they just get the defuse like that. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I wish we could. We didn't see his point of view, but
I would love to have seen it.
I don't know.
I was like watching these cones go like, oh, I see you.
No,
Wait.
I mean, there was. To be fair, there was more important action happening on site there.
How did they stop him? I'm confused. How did we win? They had 2 people still alive.
Yeah, I don't know. But 6-5 here, Boise State versus Hawaii.
Grand finals. Big stuff on the line. Okay. Sky's another kill on the repertoire. Put that chalk mark on the gun.
Absolutely. Hawaii already going down just 1-0. We saw the last game how big that can actually affect these rounds here. So just getting that pick at the very beginning is definitely huge.
Yes, Boise State needs to be cognizant. They have an extra man now to flex out for watching these cheeky rotations and the cheeky flank angles. Panda's going to go, not knowing they're in a 1v2 just yet. Going to try and block things out and force a retreat, and they do so. Hawaii sent back to mid, and they're all mid. This is a possibly great lineup. Shells waiting. Making sure no one touches
he
that
definitely
pizza
is playing that angle.
He is playing that angle.
If Kobe flashes, though, it's going to be a little spooky, but he does have TP, so I think it's fine if he does that rendezvous. He can't rendezvous.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
That does not matter.
And they're going to shoot that body. They're not going to allow Shells to get that kill.
Oh, interesting. Cold Cutie had the opportunity to go for a flank, and it looks like they are going to take it finally.
I think
walking into a shock dart at 45 HP. That one's got a sting. Boise State on the retake yet again. 3v4, though.
Oh, they're not clearing right. He might have a good swing here.
He actually gets one, but he's low. He's keeping out.
TP.
He finds the trick to the box. I think they know he's here.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
What a...
Gets the paranoia in the last second.
Yeah, I'll say, Cold Q does lose that, but that was an insane play there. That was really well played.
He's like the cold killer.
I mean, getting the first kill and immediately jumping for that TP, definitely has done that before and knows his agent to the full potential. That was huge.
Bing, bing, bing.
But of course, you got to give it to Panda there. He does clutch it out there and has a really big kill there. It makes it so it's 7-5 for Boise State here going in the half.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, that means this pistol round is going to be matter even more than usual.
More important.
Yes. Even though it's always important. But
That's
if they
true.
do win this, it's going to be, I guess, put them in the driver's seat for the rest of the series.
Gives them the big momentum. And we've seen, interestingly enough, last time Boise State was on this map, attacking was their struggle. Giving themselves a 2-point
That's true.
lead
Yeah, no, it was.
in
Yeah.
this map. We'll have to see whether or not they continue to struggle with that.
Yeah, because, I mean, at the end of the day, the one problem that the Boise State comp kind of has is they only have that Omen Flash.
Right.
The thing that Hawaii did have is they had that KO to really turn the on switch.
Yeah.
That ult, that silence, that
use
flash.
their
Yeah.
flashbangs effectively.
Oh, great shock
Nice
dart.
tag.
Does a lot of damage. And he's going to tag all of them. Well, I think one, actually. The rest
Yeah,
of
I
them
think
left.
everyone else was around
Everyone
the
left was a
corner.
shock dart, yeah. I lied.
But now comes Boise State's attempt to try and find information. Not full committed just yet. Calvin towards mid. You have Shells going towards A. Trying to
That
get the
turret spot
taken
is
out.
so annoying, by the way. Why is that in the game?
True.
Just
Why is the turret in
And
the game?
I'm sorry if you like Killjoy, but I hate that spot. I'm getting headshot.
State through tree room. Cold Cutie will find one.
Down mid.
Oh,
Calvin into the darkness, almost taken down as well. Doesn't get the utility.
Wow.
Stuck in animation. That's a 3K.
He was blind too. I don't think he saw a single soul that.
I
He
don't
just
think he did.
ran around and shot.
Lucker dog.
One enemy remaining.
The pistol round being huge again for Hawaii. They went 2-0 last time. The first two in the
I'll
bonus.
say I'm pretty sure they lost like almost every pistol round coming up to this, but now they've won both these games for the
pistol round.
Yeah. But that does put them up 7-6 here. Boise gonna have probably another full save. I would love to see maybe something a little cheeky here in terms of like full stacking somewhere.
I want to see just full-on bulldogs. Called the Bulldog Brawl.
Well, we know it is the Sova angle, so we're going to see. We didn't see that on the defense side. Dreammaker didn't do any of his patented Odin.
I mean, that just feels like it's serious time then at that point, right?
I guess so.
Or maybe not. Maybe he's waiting for the time to do it on offense.
Ooh, they are kind of running through.
Okay. This pizza won't save
They
you.
did hear that. Oh, wow.
Great.
That's a lot of them. And a huge silence coming out.
It's in the door.
Oh, wow. Domi Panda actually does get him, though.
He shot him in. I thought it was the toes, but because of the angle from that ramp down, it's going to be the headshot. Dreammaker looking for possible rotations out of Cat. Got to play the real patient game for that to pay off, though. Well, unless they want to push through it, I guess. M2ing through Cloud. Pretty cool. So is the dash available. No sheriffs. I mean, where'd the gall go? Where's the confidence?
Absolutely. And Choir definitely still spread out here, though, and Boise State is very, very together.
Yeah.
Maybe looking, if they get to this A site and get at least one of them down, especially, I mean, if
you want the plant.
I'll say if they get the plant at the least, but I mean, if they start
30
kind
seconds
of,
left.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and say Hawaii is actually going to
Look
read
at
them.
Shells.
Oh,
They
do get the pick,
big
though.
time. He actually gets it. Now they can collapse, but he's got to be careful. They push up into heaven onto this A side. They'll be taken out from the
Oh
side.
my
Pro
gosh.
effects with the quick draw, McGraw. And there goes the sheriff popping off as well.
One
Two-piece for
enemy
them.
remaining. Last
Mickey
player
finds it.
standing.
Shells has no
Spike down
opportunity.
A.
The spike's down. He's got to go for the kills, but they're just going to run away. Or are they? Oh, they are. Oh.
I mean, a very, very close round. Boise State does get 4 now, so Hawaii's bonus is going to be quite
Hindered,
hindered is from that. So a good job. I like what they kind of went for there. Instead of just taking the site, they kind of just started to push through it. Almost worked out there, but not getting that plant credits does kind of suck there. But as long as everyone can kind of full buy, it doesn't really matter in terms of full utility.
Prefix with the two-piece was also, I mean, the back-to-back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was definitely the difference. But that's just kind of the Marshall advantage.
The Marshall diff.
Yeah. With no armor, you do kind of get that one-shot action. Great flash there.
Oh, there goes that wall destruction mentality. Structures be damned. Mickey on this kind of lurk. He's Sky's looking for something, takes out some utility.
Nice
Actually
shot.
gets the quick flick onto Mickey.
Yeah, very big shot to hit there.
A full 90 degrees, and Boise State has some firepower, and they're using it. Making it a 2v5 with quickness. Prefix still up in the wings. The judge, arguably the worst and also the best gun, depending on who you ask. Prefix will find one with the wall bang.
So, yeah, you definitely spam through that.
Ooh, but they knew he was up here. Cold Cutie. Again, the cool, calm killer. Trying to bait out maybe 1v1s through this corner. Breaks the window. Doesn't have the most range gun. Now picks one up. Abandoning all ships. Oh, Boise State going to ego peek this. They'll finally take out one, but lose two in the process. Boise State, though, taking it 8-7.
Yeah, big round for them to win there. It looked like Hawaii forced a bit there. They did by a judge. Then you saw a Phantom as well, or Vandal as well there. So I don't know if they actually have enough credits for this next round, at least for a full buy. Yeah, and we're going to see Hawaii is now not going to have that much money at all here. They don't even have enough for like sheriffs or anything like that. So it's not even an eco round. It's like a full save. Yeah,
especially at this echelon of play, you can't forego getting armor. You're asking for it.
Absolutely, and I think that's going to hurt them quite a bit here. The only person who can really buy is Prefix. He does have enough for the knives next round no matter what. So
Recon darts, again, so frequently used and to such great effect from adept Sova players. Mickey now watching Tree Room Boise State, as we can see on the map, nowhere near it. So they may actually attempt a straight A push, but
they got to be careful though, because if they do go A, there is the entire Hawaii squad waiting
like
for
the
them.
Full 5v5
and this is what I really enjoy about like ecos sometimes, or like straight up full saves. It's just flipping the coin and saying, okay, well, we are not going to win our gunfights if we try to fight them individually. Let's just hold one site all at once and hope they come to us.
Sure. You know what also would deter this from being available? Some sort of flash or like a cyber knife. Do they throw it into a corner?
Yeah, but they're gonna smoke them. They do have a lot of utility going through. Skies does dash through. Shells takes a lot of damage.
Just trying to get the door, but he gets interrupted. The shorties there too. Skies picking up one. Perfect. Finding two there as well. Boise State, though, finding a man advantage, but only for a moment.
And the problem is they do have Omen ult.
He's going to TP out.
Yeah, but the problem is here is if... Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Not a problem anymore. It's a 1v1. Pre-effect's still here, but they don't know it just yet. Spike will be dropped, planted into the ground. And he's going to have to short walk for just a little bit more distance, and then he can start sprinting. Now, it's going to be an isolated 1v1. And if Dreammaker isn't there following tail, then...
Oh, that's a good spot. Good spot. He's not going to clear this.
He's sprinting. He knows.
Yeah,
and he gets it. The big brain plays. Boise State now up 9-7.
That is a very good call for, we have Omen ult. Take this bomb. And the one thing is that one thing that really secured the round, though, was Dreammaker's shock dart kill. That really secures the round, because then it's a 1v1 isolated at the very least.
Right.
And he just holds that corner, and then the better thing is he had to worry about Dreammaker behind him.
Right.
So you see him turn around, and he's like, okay, well, I don't have the most time, but I know Dreammaker's flanking, so and then he just plays that clear corner.
Yeah.
That was a great play, honestly, by W Panda.
If the shock dart doesn't kill, the 2v2 then becomes like a... Somehow, Panda in a 1v2, you sacrifice it, one member, go for the trade. Dreammaker's on the other side of the map. You can get at least half stick and then go for the flip.
Yeah.
Boise State
leading by 2 now.
Trying to find themselves in the driver's seat.
Hawaii is a full buy here. If they do win this one, this will put Hawaii in a pretty bad spot here in terms of they would be now down by 3 rounds and they have to save.
Another one way. Putting some resource here, though, especially with the success of what they just did, does cause some hesitation for Hawaii, which is, again...
I will say, I think Boise State is very aware that they do not have the most attack-heavy comp in terms of they don't have flashes or anything like that. They don't have enough, a full lot of resources attacking. So I think the biggest thing is they play very slow and usually play, these kind of two groups of 2. And just kind of hold different angles to think it picks or anything like that. Or at the very least, they'll trade 1 for 1. And then they kind of go to the very end of the round. Ooh, Omen is stuck back there. I guess they're going to clear. Yeah, they got to clear this. The killjoy comes down. Oh, great nade.
He's in it, too. They know they did prepare for it this time. Boise State not left slacking, although they will be stopped from entering the point. almost gets the detainment. No one will be detained.
Huge play from
Fantastic play
T-Sid.
from T-Sid, but he'll be finally taken out. Boise State now 2-2. Make it a 1v2 Dreammaker. The only one alive. Up against an operator, too. Goes for the plant. He has to. He doesn't have much of a choice.
He's going to be out of time no matter what now. And Comey still that is the one kind of the problem there, though, is that Killjoy ult position allows them to still play Heaven, and that's exactly what Pisa did. He just sat there with the Odin, waited for them to push out, and just sprayed them down. And the thing is Boise can't really rotate because they don't have enough time.
Right. Because they used
a
minute of it.
Yeah, that is the one kind of downside, is if Boise's plan is foiled, kind of like what was happened there. Hawaii was very ready for them on A site. And so they kind of just waited it out. Had it happen
with the pop off, too.
Yeah, that was a huge play. Him getting 2 is massive.
More utility being thrown here towards Tree, and the knife instantly thrown.
And they're only playing 1 on.
It's the op here on
B.
So
Shell's kind of just holding that A site on the right side there, while the rest of the team kind of takes over mid a little bit. It seems like they know Prefix is kind of just
got like the long angle. Gonna maybe rotate towards A now.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do a split A here, but this time a little faster. They do have people rotating in spawn. The smoke has come down. We can see 2 in spawn for Hawaii, kind of going, well, what do we actually do here? And now they're actually gonna commit. Yeah.
No choice. The blind comes out. Here comes the cloud burst. Boise State has to swing themselves into motion, or they get pigeonholed.
Really good grenade.
Here. And the knives are turned off. There goes the entire combative opportunity for Skies. Now stuck with the shorty. The knives will finally come back out. That's a great moment for Hawaii to collapse, but didn't feel confident doing so. Boise State running out of time.
I say once again, they're going to get to that 30-second mark here pretty soon, which means that they have to kind of turn on the jets to get onto site and plant the spike
Skies
here.
Got to have a big moment.
Yeah, huge. There's no one on site, though, so lucky for him, he's on the site.
Does he go for the updraft to challenge Heaven, though? With the backup from the team, he's going to be stuck under for now, but no shots have landed just yet. Cold Cutie only trying to buy time, gather information.
The Hunter's Fury,
defender, KJ ult.
The Hunter's Fury should come to cancel this, actually.
I don't know if they'll need it. They've just slain out 2 just yet. And it gets destroyed almost immediately. Peeking out the tree room. Prefix has had the pick, but he gets taken down by the better sniper this round. T-Sid still finds an opportunity, though. We'll take out 1.
Cold Cutie just gets the op and then just leaves. He's like, all right.
I got it.
I got you.
We'll take this. This is fine.
We're going to save, yeah.
Unless a shot from downtown. Shell somehow just gets it from across the map.
Oh my god, is that a Brimstone ult? I'm just kidding.
How did he do it? Oh, he's playing Fade. The new character's not even in the game yet.
Overall, Boise State. Little sketchy there, though, on these kind of attacks. It's not necessarily over, I guess.
It's not like a statement piece.
Yeah.
It's more like a struggle to get
for
there.
sure. I mean, they did a great job here for sure, but it's that tree room is just so scary because they can go either way so many times. I mean, Skies did get the dash through, but at any point, if they're stuck in tree and they have some great sprays through, that can stop their entire momentum.
Yeah, they're not sprinting across the finish line. They are limping.
Absolutely, but hey, Boise still have 2 rounds here, 10-8. 3 more rounds to go for Boise, 5 for Hawaii. Unless it goes overtime. Then
Unless it goes overtime, which would be the best of 3 ever. Mickey back has all of his utility deployed already.
I do want to say his name is like...
Is it Mickey?
It's pretty fun. I think it's clever.
Because it could be Mikey or Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah, his name in and of itself is a double entendre.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever that means. Song's coming out here.
True.
Oh, they didn't see him,
but they couldn't get the shot. Sky's taken out from the shock dart. T-Sid finding 1. Boise State will answer. The KO is still technically up, but downed.
Oh, he wants to shoot through. He wants to shoot through.
Suppressed for a few more seconds. Has 7 HP. Can't find anything just yet. We'll wait for the corner peek. Oh. He does not find the shot, though. Doesn't get the res on KO, though, so it's still even 3-3.
Calvin is too low there. They do have the Hunter's Fury up. They do also have the Omen
plenty of time to just retreat to go to their site, and that's what I think Hawaii thinks that they're doing.
Oh, huge cancel there.
It's the bait. Oh, but the counter ult.
He reverse uno'd him.
He reverse uno'd him. Oh, it's going to be 1v3. They know his hurt was deployed. Here
Paranoia.
comes the swing.
Oh, he
canceled.
canceled.
Needs the plant. He canceled because he was afraid. They get the spike, they get it down, and now 2 members are watching these angles. How well can Cold Cutie pop off this time?
Boise does have the paranoia still available. Panda has that paranoia. They can get a big play off that. Takes a tiny... Oh, that's a double paranoia, but the thing is there's no swing off it, so it doesn't actually do anything.
They have a TP up there on the right, too, I think. They have an operator. They're pick up a regular gun. Cold Cutie finds one.
Wow.
He finds 2!
Oh.
And he just can't keep getting away with it! Cold Cutie keeps things alive for Hawaii.
What an insane clutch from Cold Cutie there. Taking all 3 down from that spot. That is a crazy kind of step-up, pop-off play that they kind of needed to go. That is true. That is, you do call them that. What an insane play made. And now it's going to be 10-9. Hawaii never just allows that gap to get too big.
No. You think within the 3v2, you get the spike down, you're holding down the angles, you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Cold Cutie just freezes you in your tracks. It is tough, though, because that does mental damage.
It definitely does. Definitely feels bad for sure.
Continue to clutch up like that.
Because you win that round, you know Hawaii has to go on a save after that. So that's pretty big. But unfortunately, 10-9 here. Ooh, prefix back with the operator. Gets the pick right on W Panda, and now they're down 1.
Mickey has the Guardian.
And if you look at this time, Hawaii's playing very aggressive in this B main here. The KO is so up there.
Right. They got the members to back it up. They got the firepower. They got the confidence now.
He also has a judge.
Well, there you go.
You do hear him.
That explains a lot.
Both Hunter's Furies available. I could see Dreammaker at this point kind of saving it for Hawaii's kill
Hawaii even
drill.
has a member in spawn waiting for someone to peek through market. Dreammaker knowing something's fishy about the placement of the people that they can't see, but somehow knew someone was that direction. They will forego.
When you play enough Valorant, you get like the 6th Valorant sense.
No, yeah.
It's just Valorant sense. That's it. That's the 6th sense.
It's like Spider-Man with the Peter Tingle.
Yeah, but it's just Valorant.
Oh, it's just the V sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Who does nice? Does jiggle peek Digster? Doesn't get it off. Does hear the dash? That's huge. Getting the dash away means he can't play so aggressive. Mikey's playing behind a spammable barrier, but no one has shot through. He might be able to have a huge flank here.
Yeah, we just got
or an off angle, I should say. Hunter's Fury come out.
So he gets the point.
Oh, he gets 1.
Pieces will find yet another kill, making it a 3v5.
Ooh, and Prefix is ready for him.
Oh, nice obscurity there from Omen. Although it is on the opponents, giving them an advantage to maybe re-manipulate their positioning. Gonna go down onto the floor. Shots across the board. Boise State now only has 1 member remaining, 1v4. And he's nowhere near to contest this. Tries to find an exit. He finds one. He gets Hunter's Fury. Is it in enough time? No! It is not. I think, did he hit it?
He hit it once. Yeah, he hit it once.
Okay.
The unfortunate there is he had to kill that one before he could Hunter's Fury, because if not, he just gets pushed through.
Right.
It is now 10-10 in this grand finals. It is 1-2-1 in the series. Winner will take the grand finals, the Mountain West champion.
Yeah,
and this could not be a closer series. I have never, well, actually, I've seen one, but I'm not going to mention it right now. But this is a very close series here. It is 10-10.
It's close.
It is, looking back and forth here. Boise has been kind of stuffed the last 2 rounds, unfortunately. Oh, huge flash. Doesn't get any info from that, though.
It's okay. As long as they have sheriffs, we've known this to be successful.
No one shoots the silence. Great nade. It's going to slow them down. And Hawaii is very, very fast to rotate right now. They hear Boise, and they are immediately migrating. And the thing is, they're playing very smart, because you look at their spawn. T-Sit on Sova is just sitting there.
Yeah.
Because he can play both sites at that point, and he's just sitting there.
He splits the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now you can see him slowly. They know, he's there. He's still there.
I think the damage is done if you're Boise State, especially if you're playing eco. You just say, okay, well, I think we forced their hand. There's probably more members than they should. Let's all 4-man swing a short angle, like tree room or maybe through mid-market or something. Or even just go to B. They got a lot of utility out. They back up. They bait the bait. Now that's a real Valorant tactic. You fake the fake.
Yeah, they haven't faked anything though Hawaii is still on A.
It didn't work, but that's what they tried to do.
We'll get them next time.
We'll get them next time, boys. Weak purchases, 25 seconds remain. Boise State is quickly running out of time. You got to question whether or not at this game 3, 10-10, still fighting inch for inch, blow for blow. there's a feeling of lack of confidence, but Boise State is not lacking this. Calvin will be the leader for the first blood of this round. They'll get the plant right off the back of it with just seconds to spare. And now Boise's up. There's the Sheriff, the legendary gun of the series. Can they do something with it, though? Attacker Killjoy ult. This will be huge. Prefix cannot stay in this for too much longer. Can't find the angle that can defend it, though. Teason will find it, and then the Operator versus the Sheriff yet again. Another pop-off. The Sheriff is just the better gun.
I mean, if there was a statistic to actually look at for this series, it would be how many eco rounds have been won this time. I mean,
everyone.
We're against an op, and we're seeing people win with the Sheriff. I mean, it is crazy here. And
it's crazy.
I don't even know what to say, man. Like, Sheriffs are winning all these rounds.
I will say Boise State quickly, between two KJ ults, makes the adaptation. We can't put it here. We don't defend heaven this way.
Yeah.
Instead, we put it on point, and they have to scatter.
Absolutely. And now it's 11-10 here. This is a big round for Boise State. If they win this, it's at least going to overtime.
Overtime, baby.
And
the grand
Sky
finals
starts what they pick right away. Huge.
Prefix looking for something, though, too. This is going to be a meeting of the duelists. Someone cue the high noon music.
That's a lot scarier when you can see through them.
Knee.
It's definitely a lot scarier when you can kind of see that other side there.
Yeah. We have like two camera angles of them
Shells
just, like,
looking to peek, though. Oh, he misses.
But he missed.
Very, very good jiggle. Just kind of one shot, and I'm out of there.
They know they forced another operator purchase, though, out of the side of
good
Hawaii.
molly.
Great molly. They're going to go towards. Here comes the knife to silence things for Boise State. But they swing onto the point. They're going to go through the utility.
Good
There's a Mickey. Don't count Hawaii out yet. They're two-star performers. Prefix.
I'll say Colt Cutie is there.
Cutie on lockdown, and he's got a Sheriff. This is a recipe for disaster.
The Sheriff has definitely proven pretty deadly this series so far.
Trying to find the angle. I'm pretty sure they'll go for a gun swap if they can find it.
Now, the thing is, Prefix look to save this. He is walled off here. He doesn't have enough time to really go through.
Yeah, he's going to have to go through wall. He's breaking it with the knives. Boise State waiting from behind, and the lurker gets lurked. Boise State on the edge of closing this one out.
12-10 here, a huge pick, kind of taking a pick, a thing out of Hawaii's book last round. Hawaii makes a really good timeout. Of course, I think this is a really good timeout. Hey, you've lost a lot of momentum, and you got to stop it somehow. The biggest thing now, though, is can Boise State end it? Can they finish it off here? They have 2 rounds to do so. It is 10-12 now at this point. Hawaii does have a bye this round, so they either win here or they lose, and they have a huge opportunity with that as well. So the biggest thing is, can they do it? You know, is the recipe working? I mean, Sky's going to pick at the very beginning last round. It's huge thing to do.
Paramount.
At the very, I mean, I don't know if they're going to have enough for an op as well, so that's the biggest thing.
They went back-to-back ops and lost 2 rounds.
Exactly. And he just bought an op as well, so he's probably not going to have that much. He probably has knives, I'm guessing. I can't remember like the full old count, but
maybe.
I think him buying there means he probably has knives this round. Overall, it's going to take, Boise State can't get ahead of themselves.
No one's getting away with this easy.
Exactly. This game has been so close, and so I think the biggest thing here is you got to stay calm. You got to keep playing your game. You can't think, okay, just one round. It is one round. But at the end of the day, you got to play well. You can't just focus on, we got wiggle room. No, you don't. Don't think about it that way.
Hey, just huge shout out to the collegiate Valorant scene, because this is pretty fresh.
Absolutely.
And these players are pretty darn good.
I mean, Cold Cutie, 20 kills, Dreammaker, 20 kills, just both. I mean, Dreammaker's had a phenomenal series here, and he's looking to
They forced the op with 100 monies or units.
Monies.
I don't know what the money
Credits.
unit is called. Is it called credits?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny, though. That's the same thing.
Monies. Monetary units.
They are throwing that one way, but they're losing that smoke every time. Like, there's not really anything happening from it.
I think they're just pretending that someone's going to be there. And if they continue to peek that
angle. It's more
angle,
of a mind game, because then when someone is there, they're not ready for it.
Right. I think you just got to keep playing it.
They got the drone here. Doesn't get enough I guess gets information, but doesn't actually find anyone. Looks left and right, doesn't find any. Shell's playing an A main here. If they can get a pick onto A site, that would be massive for the kind of the round.
And the ultimate, is this a real or is this a fake? He tries to get information, couldn't find anything yet. Cancels it.
That's a good fake, because he's actually so close.
Right.
Oh, wait. Oh, Skies gets
another
a huge pick.
On the other operator, and Prefix has been taken off their throne.
holding it as well.
The sky's the limit. And yes, I've been waiting to say that for weeks.
That's great.
Thanks.
Okay, well, let's get back to series.
What a great dynamic we have, Red Hots.
Yes, sir. Okay, well, B main. This time, though, it's one in the back of sight here. KO is actually in CT.
Ultima's up. He can secure the knives if he wants to.
I think he has the op. Those always get silenced.
Gets knifed.
They got to check boat here, though.
They know that he's back there. He's able to, through the blind, still find one.
They can't shoot through
Calvin
that, though.
finds another one. Cold Cutie still alive.
Oh.
He actually runs into dangerous crosshairs. And it's a 2v3. Make it a 2v1.
I think it's up top. Oh, he did. Oh, he didn't plan it.
He didn't get enough time. He didn't put it down.
Wow. Okay, so the less doomer thing here is, though, Boise did take 4 members down, or I think 3. No, it was 4.
And they took out the operator who
just
had
4.
100
They took
credits.
4 members down here, so that means, yeah, they're very, very low on credits here, and I don't think he was able to, he might have been able to secure the op, I don't fully know, but at the very least, Hawaii is going to have a very scuffed buy here.
Yeah.
Granted, that's not saying much because they have done pretty well with that, so.
They should have just watched Sharps.
But yeah, they have 2 full guns, and they have that Guardian. They do have a Judge. And like I said here, they have a dash here. Jett is playing very aggressive in the smoke. Does not find any, though. And that's kind of what they've set up for when they smoke that every round, is you can kind of put someone else there, and then maybe you're not ready for it or something like that, right? You go to the same thing every round for someone else to play that.
Right.
No picks available. Hawaii does have the Hunter's Fury available and the K ult for retake. Those are 2 big ultimates for retakes.
They have operator and knives popped in tandem.
Yeah, it's because it's last round.
Yeah.
You might as well have
play
them
for
available.
keeps here.
Yeah.
Boise State very cautious about every
Clears
single
it.
angle. They do clear that corner.
They don't get, I don't know if they actually get an
Shells
ult,
are going
though.
to keep this again. Or maybe not. They want to keep together as 5. They know that their group play is something that's brought them to where they're at right now, and they don't want to risk it right now.
And I will say Hawaii has definitely kind of been ready for this every time this has happened. The one thing that is kind of scary to think about here is they do have the KO ult and boat here that can really shut them down.
Right.
Who does
Dodges
miss
the
it,
knives.
yeah. But the thing is, the moment he pops his ult, the knives are gone.
30 seconds
Yeah.
left.
He has an operator to back it up.
30 seconds left. They actually have to go pretty fast here. The problem is KJ has all of her movement here.
Everything here.
Yeah,
They're trying
Hunters
to
would
find
shut that down.
They do. They shut it down. No detainment available. Operator shots going through the wall, trying to find something. Mickey will find the lineup with the backup of the turret. He'll find a 2-piece. He'll find the 3. Mickey will finally be shut down. Boise State just has 1 member remaining. That's the operator holder. Spikes on the ground.
Not enough time.
Not enough time to plant. And it'll be tied up 12-12.
And we're going to overtime. I will say, I definitely think that Boise has to adapt to this halftime. I think the biggest thing there is the problem with them taking too long for this default is they get kind of, you know, caught into a mousetrap. I mean, they have literally 15 seconds left, and they have full KJ utility, full KO utility. They have KO ult. Like, they just can't go anywhere in terms of rushing, because the moment you start rushing at that point, you're playing into Hawaii's hand.
Sky is going for the glass cannon build. And not having the opportunity to have the armor could be huge. But again, this is Sky's on top of the leaderboard, so they are definitely feeling themselves, and this is the right call, I think. If they can get even just 3 eliminations, they can also convert that into knives.
Absolutely. And Sky's got a lot of first blood. It's been a huge kind of pivotal thing for Boise State on this defense here.
Calvin waiting for maybe a double peek into this catwalk area. Sky's holding down market through mid. Shots going through just wantonly, trying to find any sort of flesh to bury in. Skies maybe finds an opportunity. The barrel's there, but Panda will find the capitalization, the information given over.
Sky's playing aggressive here.
He does find 2! He gets the 2-piece with the collateral! And Boise State makes it a 2 versus 5. But need I remind you folks, Cold Cutie's alive, and Mickey's alive, and he just got a 3K.
Gold
it is not over yet for Hawaii.
I think he's the Omen.
Wait, what? It's not Cold Cutie. It's the other guy who looks like Cold Cutie. This guy's doing pretty good too. Comey's popping off.
It's not over yet. It's 2v5 here. They are going to A site. They have no one really watching A main, but they do have the turret available there.
Looks like Panda's going to peek his head out just to watch that entryway for but a moment. Calvin D's also trying to peek from tree room, but they're both playing at a place where they can't so easily get taken down. Nice shots up into heaven. Comey will find one. They're going to close down the doors. Ooh. Mickey will find another one as well.
Dreammaker gets him back, though.
Gets the trade off. It's going to be a triple peek onto side.
There it is.
And there goes the takedown. Boise State just one away. But they've been here before, and the question continues to remain. Can they close it out?
Point.
A huge round. This collateral was just absolutely insane, though. They just kind of line up perfectly. Gets two of them right away. That's just what Boise State need. Now, I think the biggest thing that's going to be to see if they can win the game is I think Boise State has to kind of change their attack approach a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they can't. I think what they're doing is fine for that slow play, but they can't take in. They got to speed up a little bit. They can't be forming to these spots where they have 20 seconds to attack and there's full utility there.
They opt for the attack op glass cannon build as well. Oh,
Skies gets picked right away again. Skies is ready to win this series. He's trying his best here. Getting these first bloods is just what Boise State needs, and that's what I said. They can't play too slow this time. Comey does silence. He's looking for the peak. Dreamweaver does see him. Full HP, though, still.
Yeah, Boise State, again, 1 minute now. Seem to be willing to make more forward movements earlier in the round. They have a man advantage, but all these angles are dangerous to peek alone. They're going to go forward. The dash is in. They find themselves into the carry utility, and a fantastic flick from Skies. He finds a third one on top of it. He gets the knives out, and he's looking for blood. Boise State looking to close this one out. Panda on the hunt themselves. The spike will go down. Panda looking for the obstruction, finds a member of Hawaii in welcoming arms, gets the full array of bullets, but it's now T-Sid and the Odin versus the world of Boise State. And they're going to get taken out, and Boise State will do it!
And what a phenomenal series from both teams. Going to game 3, going to overtime. Woo. Boise State showing up. Skies comes and brings it back. And just overall, Boise State shows insane tenacity there. Coming in, winning 2-1. Overall, just an insane game. And of course, if you want to check out Boise State Esports, make sure to check us out at boisestate.esports or boisestate.edu/esports. So check us out there. Overall, though, a fantastic series. Overall, I can't get over this series. It was a fantastic back and forth.
Insane.
There was nonstop action. Both teams adapted. It seemed like there was two teams of the same attack and defense. I mean, one would start going up, the other would start going up.
I feel like if the names are gone, we wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Honestly, it was just so close the entire series. I do want to say shout out to Hawaii. They played fantastic. I mean, to lose that first game, to go to that second game, to being down in the second game, to bring it back, to go into game 3 overtime, they were down. I mean, Hawaii, no matter what it was, they were sometimes down in the driver's seat, and they had to come back from it, which is not easy to do at all. And congratulations to Boise State overall. Winning the Mountain West Championship. That's so huge. They'll go to Atlanta in Atlanta. That'll be huge there. But we are not done with Boise State Esports yet. What? Rocket League is in their grand finals for their Mountain West as well. And this is Cosmobuster's final run. He has been an absolute pivot BSU. He's been here as long as I have. So absolutely a pleasure seeing him. But we will be getting into the Rocket League game in no time at all. And I'm so excited to see these guys play because overall, Rocket League has definitely been one of the fundamentals of overall. But, of course, we will go to a top 5.
We need it.
Of the game.
Good luck,
of course,
production.
That's over huge. There's so many good plays to choose from. So, overall, make sure the top 5 is always very great. And, of course, none other than Idaho Army National Guard presents the top 5 skills who want you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time with more than 10 jobs offering 20K bonus and your degree of choice paid for. The Army National Guard is the best team out there. So thank you so much. And here's top 5 for the Valorant plays of the game.
Welcome back to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You have just watched the Boise State Broncos get a spectacular win against Hawaii to become the Mountain West Valorant Championships. But as Red Hot said, that is not all we have for you tonight because there is another Mountain West Championship on the line, this time in Rocket League. And Boise State is going against San Diego State University to look to kind of sweep the championships tonight. I'm your host, Jacob Jem Palmer, just joining you right now to call Rocket League, and I'm still joined by Jared Baratel Castiglione.
Oh.
Baratel, this is one championship in terms of Mountain West that Boise State has tried a lot, but they haven't been successful in getting to the finals until tonight.
Yeah, it's the carrot on the stick. I think the last time we had made it this far was when Cosmobuster was a freshman.
Yep. Oh, my goodness.
Those many, many moons ago.
I know. His whole career, he's been waiting to get back to this point, back to the champions. And, boy, what if Boise State could just make a complete statement tonight, not only taking Valorant, but Rocket League as well. It's going to be an exciting night for you. So let's go over how everything is going to turn out for the night. And since this is a championship match, of course, those tend to go a bit longer. So instead of the standard Rocket League best of 5, we are actually going to have best of 7 brought to you. So one of those long haul marathons. But let's go over the rules and see what we can look forward to tonight. And in terms of Rocket League, it's more of the same. More of what we have all known. Standard 3v3 soccer, best of 5. And of course, something that doesn't change is Doc's keys to the game in Rocket League. That's to set your play style, understand rotations, play to follow up, and of course, employ those sweaty comms. Doc's keys to the game brought to you by Drop-In Gaming, the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. So now we're going to be ready to join in them partway through this match. We are in game 2. I've been informed Boise State is off to a good start. They've won game 1. And oh my goodness, I love the aesthetics. It is something different. Cool. We are in Neo Tokyo, and not only that, they've set up the team colors as well. This is a true championship. Let's go.
Toaster Doggo. We need one of the star players here for San Diego.
Cosmobuster now going in for the follow-up. Not going to be able to find the goal there. Shot wide up and to the right. It's just going to get knocked back toward him. Looks like a little bit of a hiccup there, but we're back in the action.
Gil, Cosmobuster, and Instinct fighting so hard to get to this point, and they want nothing more than to make themselves proud, families proud, their friends proud, and the school proud. Boise State backing them up full percent, and they find it. Cosmobuster again always finds the angle, and I think this one was from the ground. Gets himself up in the air and takes that one straight shot.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Toaster trying to rotate back in there, but it was just a little bit too late. Boise State getting the early lead here. We have about 4 minutes left, and here we go off the next kickoff. Going to stay in the center. Gil gets a little bit of a tap on it, but Valtex answering that back, trying to center it up. Cosmo's going to stop him there, but it's Johnny over to Toaster. And San Jose State University, is going to be the one to get the goal here.
Yeah, great play. A lot of combative nature here on the defense, booping the defenders out of the way, and that will get Valtex a pretty clean shot onto the goal, making it a 1-1.
Yeah, apologies to San Jose State University. I said San Diego earlier. Oh, my bad, though. Sorry, it is not a slight against you. You have demonstrated already in the first minute that you are meant to be in the finals along with Boise State. One other thing I also want to clear up here, for those of you just watching, if you're seeing all that packet loss thing and all the connection issues and thinking, oh boy, is that interfering with the integrity of the game? I want to inform you that that is just the observer that's experiencing that. So the players themselves, they're good. So it's just the camera.
Gil trying to find something here up into the angle on the side. Cosmos are rotating, gets to play keep away from the defenders. Doggo will find themselves back on the side as well in the corner boost, passing it back to Valtex. Gil trying to break through this defense, but cannot do so. And San Jose will continue to put up a great defense.
Toaster Doggo moving in with the shot toward goal. Cosmo has to defend. is only going to be able to push it back toward midfield. But look at Cosmo with the dribbling, is going to be looking to center it up, but it's Johnny is going to take it away from him. Go for an air dribble. Instinct with the steal away. Toaster with a little bit of a tap there, just toward the front post. It's Johnny hanging back, but Gil playing some defense. Right now, Boise State is trying to find their clear.
Trying to get that full lob, but keep getting shorter, keep trying to find the boost. We'll find a plan of attack, but it'll be interrupted. Gil goes for the waterfall pass combo, but doesn't find it. Cosmobuster will take an attack on net. That one will be turned away. Still struggling to find some boost. Cosmo down at 8. Now gets up to 20. Instinct with full boost percentage is the one to be the playmaker right now. Valtex looking to make an angle towards the goal for Boise State. Gil up in the air. Gonna rip that one away. Toaster Doggo flicking that one back. It's the back and forth ping pong we love to see at Rocket League, but now Boise State has an opportunity to break away. Instinct finds the corner, does not get the boost, gets the demolition, that's an open goal, and Cosmo Buster will find it yet again!
Boise State back into the lead, right where they want to be. That's a beautiful demo, just kind of the picture-perfect example of what you want a demo to do. Clear the goal wide open and score.
Yeah, Boise State now 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Up 2-1. Definitely want to extend that lead. This is, especially for grand finals, not a comfortable lead by any means. Toaster Doggo trying to get themselves with an extra boost to get in angle, but was left floundering in the air. Valtex finds a breakaway, goes for a dribble, does not beat out Gil, but the ball is hovering dangerously above the Boise State net. Gets taken back to the corner and to the side.
Well, the Spartans do not want to be counted out just yet. It's Johnny with the bicycle kick trying to center it up, but Boise State's going to deny it to him. So Toaster is now going to take the reins, but Gil getting the tap on that. Push Heist to push it back toward midfield, but it's not going to find it. So now Instinct fumbling a little bit there, and Valtex toward the goal. It's Johnny, though, deflects it off to the side, not turning it in. In fact, giving an opening to the Broncos, trying to waterfall this down into the goal, and it's Johnny with a beautiful clear, makes the Broncos play defense yet again.
Cosmo Buster waiting to defend it, so he has someone to pass it up to Instinct. Be taken back now onto Valtex. Ripped away, Instinct will find the ball. Cosmo Buster looking for an angle to support this. It's going to be the one up in the skies. Gil's going to be on the ground to attack. Bounce off the sidewall into the corner. It's a centering pass, but it'll be boot back to the sidewall. Instinct continuing to find this ball into the back wall right now. Cosmo Buster setting things up. Passing it back into Instinct. It's an open goal opportunity. Do they have the boost to defend? Barely slide their way into the defensive position. And Boise State keeps this 2-1.
Is there any other reason why Boise State would love an insurance goal right now after a close call like that? They have just under about half a minute left to try to get it. Valtex is going to pass it over to It's Johnny, trying to find the clear. Instincts gets a slight tap on it. It's Johnny answering that back to where Gil is. He's going to elevate up with Cosmo following suit behind. Pass over to the center. It's Johnny intercepts it way back over to Boise State's goal. Just barely able to save it, and Boise State is just holding on to the lead. I think in the Valorant Championship, Baratel, you use the visual aid lipping across the finish line, and that seems what they're doing here.
5 seconds remain, and they do not want to relent. San Jose struggling so hard to break this defense. Boise State decides I want a Game 2 win.
Wow, the Spartans definitely proven to be a challenge for the Broncos, but overall you cannot deny how that is just about as close as you can get. I think the Broncos overall in terms of percentages are just eking it out by 2% there. 2% there.
Hey,
it's the same 2% the polls use for the margin of error. So it's basically tied.
Yeah, they made the curve, and it doesn't look so good right now for San Jose. But again, it's just Game 2. We have plenty of Rocket League ahead of us, so it's kind of the game where your first exchanges are ones that you can garner momentum changes and rotational kind of plays from your opponent, and then at that point say, hey, this is what they like to do. How do we ruin that?
Right. Well, I have to reset here just how important this is for the Broncos.
True.
Not only have the Rocket League players looked on as their colleagues in Overwatch. Now Valorant have gotten the championship for them. They want to just do the trifecta, if you will, and say, hey, Boise State, no matter what you want to play in, we are the Mountain West champions.
True. And beyond that, this roster has made changes throughout the years. for those that don't know, this is Cosmobuster's last chance.
Right. He was able to get to the finals in his freshman year.
Yeah.
So just think about it. In your freshman year, you get to the finals, and then all the rest of the 4 years it invades you. He is now in his final semester, and it's his last
time
chance to get this.
Oh my gosh, they almost just keep it in!
And he's going to make a statement. He wants
my
that
gosh.
championship after all these years.
Gil gets stopped at the buck, and Cosmobuster says, nay, we will force this one in. We'll get another 1-0 lead. And that's just about 30 seconds in the first round, or this round.
The Boise State in the last round was tied up by the Spartans 1-1, so a 1-goal lead. Not quite what Boise State would love. Would like to probably get a few insurance goals, some padding. Instinct now with the tap there. Now with the double tap over toward the... Oh, it just goes right in front of the goal. Valtex credited with the save there. It's Johnny trying to find a clear. Now moving in here, just whips on that one. Cosmobuster with the back pass toward Gil. Boise State still maintaining side control. Toaster meeting him in midair. It's Johnny picks up the pieces, but Gil answering back, and it is back and forth.
Cosmobuster up in the air, Valtex then on the ground, going to go for the bounce pass, but Boise State's ready for the defense. Gil finds a breakaway, and Cosmobuster is ready for the pass on the side. Again, that connection is just us, not the game players themselves, so we may do some matrix moves here as we continue to play. Boise State trying to make some matrix moves of their own. Valtex up in the air, tries to dodge it away. It's Johnny now has possession into the corner, but will be challenged up in the air by Instinct. Cosmobuster laying in wait, misses the catch, but maybe a backwards pass to Gil for a better angle. Valtex finds another opportunity for possession, but again, it continues to be stripped away. Boise State playing with so much fever, so much power. 2 crossbow shots. Crossbar, not crossbow.
It's going about as fast as it would be shot from a crossbow.
True.
Gil now in the center, Valtex stealing it away. This is the first sort of side control that the Spartans have gotten for themselves. Can they turn it into a goal? Cosmobuster, unfortunately for him, whiffs on that one, so Instinct has to try to get the clear, but it's stopped midfield by the Spartans, and Valtex is trying to play around Instinct, unable to, so it's Johnny gets a tap, and now Boise State has back their side control.
Boise State's just getting gritty with it right now. They are... So you can have the ball for like a second, and that's about all we'll allow you. As now Boise State is put on the defensive side. It's Johnny trying to play keep away with a nice dribble, but it does not result in much. Gil finds the breakaway. It's a lob down center field. Be caught back up in the air, though, by It's Johnny. A nice challenge, and actually gets It's Johnny the 100% boost there. Boise State going for a backwards pass. Gil trying to find a breakaway opportunity to find boosts of their own, but cannot do so. Valtex going back to find their own boost. It's Johnny's there for the shots, and Toaster Doggo looking for some opportunity as well. Boise State now on the back foot. It's a demolition. Valtex is looking for something with the combo of Johnny, but it gets broken back, and the pinch will almost easily save the ball. Gil from nowhere will find this.
Out of the jaws of certain defeat. Fresh off a respawn, Boise State back up to full strength and finding their insurance goal.
Gil with a great pinch, and then realizing that there was no one there in position. The triple commit from San Jose just really offered an opportunity for a second goal. Now 149 on the... They got a demolition combo! You're kidding me!
Look at how patient Instinct is here off of this kickoff.
Okay.
He's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to cheat. And then
so
Gil
beautiful.
with the demo clears it out for him. Beautifully played by the Broncos.
I mean, if there's a textbook that's written on how to play Rocket League, that's got to be one of the plays in there. Has to.
Well, what also would be written in the textbook would be that you want about 30 seconds comfortably to score each goal, and with that one, they're putting the Spartans into a time crunch.
I guess we just go. You and me would just leave. Do we just go?
Do we leave?
Do we leave?
And just let the gameplay speak for itself.
Honestly, what is there to say besides this is Rocket League? I mean, in essence, in top echelon play, but just like that, a response from San Jose.
You didn't realize, Baratel, how true your words almost were. This is Rocket League, and then the opponents immediately score a goal on you. That would have been completely. That would have been your fault if you said that. Like you teed that up so beautifully for the Spartans.
Yeah, my hubris will be my downfall eventually.
But wow, Boise State having a great defense here. Another save. Look at Gil with 4 saves already to his credit.
Look at the accolade difference just in general.
I know. Boise State is here to play.
Cosmo Buster going to go for a challenge. No, waiting. Again, Matrix mode activated. Gil up on the side wall, trying to dodge bullets or whatever. Goes for a triple reset, passes it to Instinct, goes for a triple reset of their own, and there's just no defenders here. Where'd they go?
I
don't know.
It really is a mystery to everyone.
It truthfully is.
They disappeared along with the sound. There we go. Now we're back. And hopefully the Spartans are back to play. I mean, they'd have about less than 15 seconds for each goal, just 10 seconds now for each. And you have to make something happen. You're thinking that they probably need to reset themselves mentally for a very important match, which is going to be the match point next round.
That's true. Well, Boise State, again, 5-0, making a statement. They're here to play. And San Jose just has not figured out how to stop this Boise State momentum. The double bounce and the nice save from Voltex.
Well, just a double bounce. That was a double commit for the Broncos, and something we don't want to see for them. I know I'm already talking about the next round, but in reality, you always want to focus on the round you're playing. Don't let complacency get in your way.
Even if you have Matrix mode enabled. Gil, Instinct kind of fumbling over who wants possession of the ball. Voltex will take possession of their own, but passing it back to Toaster Doggo means that there's not a lot of time left to try and make a goal opportunity happen. 1 second remains. Oh, you'll be getting the goose egg this one, Ray. Boise State maybe trying to get the 6th goal of this round, but no, they'll just capitalize on another W, put out a match point.
Wow, this is quite a goal that the Spartans need to overcome right now. Boise State just getting above the 60% marker in total shots on goal. They definitely had the side control there, and it certainly showed, but we saw also a little bit of shakiness in that last minute, just letting some double commits come out. That is not what we want to see for them.
Yeah, you can't get sloppy now, especially when you're so close to closing it out, whether or not, oh, what is this?
It is the fruits of production's labor, if you will.
Is this a Mountain West car?
It's, if you want it to be, it's a Mountain West car.
This is cool.
Yeah, that is. It really is nice and a momentous occasion for the Broncos. Remember, they haven't just won in Overwatch this year.
True.
They haven't just won in Valorant this year. They want all three of the main games we play here tonight.
Yeah. And then next year, I don't know. Maybe some Fall Guys.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? Where do you branch out from here, you know?
Do anything. Competitive Snake has always been a nice
Competitive Snake, yeah.
We need a Smash team. That would be exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I hear the Pawn Championship is always something that's very coveted after.
Tetris Battle.
The Tetris. Okay, those get intense. I'm not going to lie to you.
They really do, yeah.
But what's intense right now is how close Boise State is to winning the Mountain West Championship Series, going up against the Spartans. Boise State and San Jose. Here we go into Game 4, what is match point, tournament point, if you will, for Boise State.
I like this. The production's showing off.
I know. It's they always find a way to wow us with Rocket League.
That's
it's
true.
Like they love the showmanship of the sport. Right now, Spartans looks like they're going to back pass it to themselves as they pick up some boost. Now moving up the field and knives out for Boise State. Already a demo on to Gil.
Cosmo Buster finds a breakaway, an open goal opportunity, but two members cannot defend the double commit, but the demolition will keep the numbers advantage, no one's. But Instinct will find an open goal somehow off the back of that demolition.
What a great play by the Broncos to start themselves out. That is just insane how he's able to outrun it, Johnny, for the entire length of the field.
Yeah. That's a feels bad.
That's why you say boost.
It's not like Johnny was doing anything wrong. He's just slower.
You're just slower. You have last year's model. There's a new engine.
You can see the new cars we just showed on production. Get one of those.
Instinct trying to elevate up is going to be able to stop it in midfield, but isn't going to go in for the centering right now. Oh, instead is. Okay, we knew with the packet loss to the Observer we might see some Matrix moves here.
That looked cool from anyone's perspective.
It was the most stylish goal ever.
It was a great goal, and I think more so than anything,
but just
San Jose's struggling to kind of recognize the quickness at which Boise State's willing to attack.
And just a quick reminder for all viewers, just to clarify, that is only the production cam. It's only the Observer that's experiencing that loss. All of the players are fine in their connections.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to play this game where you put in inputs and then 6 seconds later it goes through. That would be impossible.
Right now, the Broncos have already amassed for themselves a 2-goal lead, almost a 1-goal lead, just bounces off the crossbar. It's Johnny now. Valtex trying to waterfall in, but Instinct is right there with the save, and the Broncos are going to keep the Spartans scoreless.
Going to keep their hopes at bay for now. Approaching the 1 minute 30 coming across the timer, and Boise State looking for just more opportunities to keep up this pressure, keep the defense wanting for the side of San Jose. Gill up in the air, forcing defense of their own. A little bit of heroics of their own side of things going through. Valtex looking for a pass back. Gill going to get the pass over to It's Johnny. Toaster Doggo going to get in demolition for themselves as Instinct gets taken off the map, but it doesn't matter. Cosmo Wester is already in position to make a strike against the goal. It will be turned away, but Instinct has respawned and the cavalry is here. Valtex will send that one away, so the armies will scurry. Gonna go for a self-assist on their own shot, but cannot secure it. It's Johnny on the back end trying to rip this ball away and take it away from Gill. Does do so for a moment, but it does not garner much position, nor does it gain possession of any of the other boosts on the map.
Gill with a shot toward the goal, going to be saved by Toaster. It's going to head to the other side. Cosbuster now trying to waterfall this down toward the goal. Double taps and just gets stopped by Toaster. But all the pressure going on to the Spartans right now. You look at the shots on goal. It's pretty even actually right now. It's 4-3.
Oh my
Make
God.
it 5-3.
Gill trying to find that cheeky angle in the corner. Could not get it secured, but that is okay. Because as you mentioned, Jim, the pressure for the side of this defense for San Jose is just so insurmountable, except they continue to turn away, keeping it just a 2-point lead for Boise State, despite these really innovative and kind of creative attacks and angles of opportunity.
Trying to set up another one, unfortunately, just a split second off in the coordination. Toaster unable to get the shot on goal there, leaving an opening for the Broncos, but it's Johnny with the pass back to Toaster for a redo just off the backboard, and now Instinct and Cosmo take it away from them back towards the Spartans' corner, and now Gill trying to get the shot on goal, just misses.
It's Johnny goes for a pass, Toaster's there, but Instinct's there as well. Boise State keeping their resources committed to where they need to. Gill, Cosmo, and Instinct so expertly woven in this pattern of attack and defense. Gill trying to continue to interrupt this stitch after stitch. Boise State is milking this clock. 1:30 will be the remaining time for San Jose to do anything.
Save by Instinct, a complete brick wall in terms of defense for the Spartans.
Brick wall. I like that. I like that reference. And a shot on goal. But it's Johnny will be there. Toaster Doggo with yet another save accolade. More so than anyone on their team, they are the great defender that they need. The breakaway opportunity, the triple commit could be punished, but Instinct just slides themselves into position to keep that one away.
I'm going to definitely call that one an intentional save by Instinct. We'll count that along with all his other saves there and say he's had 4 saves this round.
Up in the air. It's Johnny looking for one to kind of equalize things and get things that much closer to keep the game going. A bounce one, but Valtex does not find the way to bounce it in securely. Toaster Doggo even struggling to get the ball in their possession. They're just trying to keep the ball off their side of the map, but it's just so difficult. They only have 35 seconds to score.
In half of a minute, we will find out if Boise State has gotten yet another Mountain West championship to their name.
The best hat trick we could ask for.
Yep, that would be definitely it. Nice reference there. Unfortunately, AOL free trial internet kicking in at the worst time there.
We gotta put that new disc in, I think.
Yeah, I think we do. But right now, Boise State is unstoppable. Just 10 seconds left, and the Broncos might just be the next Rocket League Mountain West championships after 4 years. Cosmo, this tournament is finally yours. Valorant, Overwatch, and now Rocket League. Boise State is your Mountain West 2022 Omni champions.
The royal flush, and so vindicated must Cosmobuster and the rest of the players must feel after for so long pursuing this to finally get that final accolade, the one at the top.
Yeah, what a great, Cosmobuster, to talk about an esports career
right
in collegiate. What an amazing performance. Well, If you have been watching Boise State win so many championships and want to think, hey, I want to join in as well, boisestate.edu/esports for more information about how you can join all the games that we play here. Top talent along with good grades and eligibility can improve your chances as well. To go to boisestate.edu/esports to find out more.
I heard you could get a scholarship.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
You can get scholarships. I mean, hey.
I'm way too old for that, but
I know.
Okay.
it's amazing how the scholarships every year just keep increasing.
True.
It's okay. Now we have three options for player of the game: Instinct, Gil, or Cosmo Buster. I mean, I think in terms of the momentousness of the occasion, that's definitely a word. I would give it to Cosmo Buster.
Right.
But Instinct, I mean, in terms of clutch saves, I mean, he kept the Spartans scoreless.
We'll have to see if it's going to be Cosmo
Buster. Miles Herget, computer science major from Boise, Idaho. One of the key names for Boise State esports. I mean, up there with Nerdy Bird and how long Cosmo Buster has been in this program. It's going to be insane to imagine Boise State esports without him on a varsity team.
True.
But all the players, they love coming back for special events. So I'm sure it isn't the last we see of Cosmo Buster. But right now, he can sit on his laurels as the Mountain West Rocket League champion and also the ICCU Player of the Game, brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes a team more successful, just like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Well, what a momentous night, Baratel. You were here to watch both wins for Boise State. This victory a little bit more decisive than the one in Valorant, but still victories nonetheless. Do you have any final thoughts looking back at everything?
I'm just so ready for more Boise State esports. I mean, stuff like this always, it kind of gives you that hype. You want to see more. You don't want it to stop, and that's just where I'm at. And look forward to more semesters, more rosters, the program continuing to develop. Valorant with the pretty much the newcomer on the scene for
Boise State is a newcomer in the new game.
And more games. Where's our Smash? Where's our Snake? Give us what we want. Actually, we want to see a varsity program for Paladins.
I would like to see that too.
Heroes of the Storm.
Hey, we'd be here on desk. These are your two casters. This is our job proposal as well. So that's just us sending out requests here. But if you're a Boise State fan, what more can you request? Broncos are champions in Overwatch, Valorant, and Rocket League. Woo! They got it all. And we'll leave you with the top 5 plays of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Army National Guard, inviting you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. More than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 bonus and your degree of choice paid for. Idaho Army National Guard is one of the best teams to join out there. Reach out to them on Twitch at iGuard Gaming. Thanks for watching us tonight, and enjoy your top 5 plays of the game.